Yo. Oh man. We having a great night. Hey, we having a great night. Hey, look, he mad. Hey, the big fish deserves nothing. Bro, we don't care what you talking about. Get off my screen. It don't matter. It don't matter what you talking about. Hey, shout out to Errol Spence. Stop that cap. Hey, old school 868. I know you mad. I know you mad though. Oh, this is funny. Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. Oh, come on. The Bud Buddies is angry. Y'all better get the likes up. They out here angry. Well, you should listen to Boxing Ego. See what happens when you don't listen? I can disagree, bro. Bro, you can disagree, but at the end of the day, your opinion doesn't matter. It doesn't change okay, your opinion doesn't change what's going to happen next. Do you agree to that? Or do you disagree with that too? Do you agree that your opinion on YouTube, your comment, is not going to stop what's happening? It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun though. Yeah, shout out to everybody. Okay, so yeah, you can complain about it, but it don't stop. Like, like if Taco Bell wants to take something off their menu, that's what they're gonna do. It don't matter if you want the enchilada. If they don't want to make the enchilada no more, they're not gonna make the enchilada. So, yeah, you're entitled to an opinion, bro. If Taco Bell they don't want enchiladas no more. After all, it's just business. Vaughn D Gaming, what's up? Absolutely. Why wouldn't we want to see Bud fight the winner? I don't want to see it. He's not a pay-per-view attraction. That's why. Hey, y'all mad. Oh, I love my life. This is hilarious. Hey, come on. I hope you're in here, bro. They are so mad in the comment section. He's not a pay-per-view attraction. I don't want to see it. I don't care what you're talking about. I don't want to see it. How am I clowning? Okay, so Bud's a pay-per-view attraction. All right, let's start there. Is Bud a pay-per-view attraction? How you saying? Why do y'all say I'm clowning when I'm telling the truth? Is Bud Crawford a pay-per-view attraction? He does great numbers on pay-per-view. Does Bud Crawford do great numbers on pay-per-view? Divine Light, Eagles Army. Natty, what's up? He's not a pay-per-view attraction. You are trying to get a reaction out of Bud fan. I'm not trying to do. I'm telling you, like I've been telling you, what the is going to happen in boxing, and I was right. I'm not trying to get a. I don't care who mad or who like it or who. I don't. So you think I wake up and say, "Oh, let me get a reaction out of this fan base," or am I just telling the truth? He's not a pay-per-view attraction. Shout out to Lavelle. He says, I'm the best in the business, and it's not even close. Oh, my gosh. I'm loving this. This is hilarious. Y'all are really mad. I love it. Okay, Coach Joe. Let's see what he talking about. The Bud Cult bedwetters crying wolf. It's Errol, so they gonna be mad like he's the first ever to get a shot after a loss. These mother effers need to knock it off. Shout out to you. You ain't never lied. Fundora got a shot off of a loss. So what are we talking about? So, okay, hold on. This is why I gotta jam the Bud Crawford fans up. We gonna see who know they boxing. So Sebastian Fundora's last fight before he just beat Tim Tszyu was against who? Brian Mendoza, and he got knocked out. And he was like knocked out. Errol Spence got TKO'd, but he wasn't like, Crawford put a beating on him, but he didn't get knocked out, eyes closed, and like couldn't stand up. He was standing up, and it was just enough is enough type of deal. Sebastian Fundora got laid out, and in his next fight, due to Keith Thurman pulling out, got an opportunity at Tim Tszyu. No? And he just won. So the Bud Crawford fans want Bud to fight Fundora because he's the winner. But Fundora got his opportunity off of a knockout loss. They got their panties in a bunch. Yes, panties. Shout out to Divine Light. She know what it is. They got their panties in a bunch. Absolutely. They wearing Victoria's Secret. Oh, I'm loving this. This is so fun for me. I try to tell y'all, and I'm about to cook on it, but I'm trying to wait for the notifications to go out. Please, listen, if you guys leave your comments, smash the like button. We're just warming up. I'm just getting warmed up. Shout out to everybody on the Boxing Ego watch party. You guys, that was a lit watch party. Great fights, PBC, Amazon Prime, great stuff. The hate for Errol is real. Spence is washed up. Stop with the bull. Well, Mr. Washed Up is finna get this opportunity. Bump what you talking about, Nikki Brown. Bo, the Bud Crawford, the Bud Buddies are livid. Oh, where is Kamal? Please tell me he is in here. Please tell me, please, Kamal, be in here. I just hope, because he's going to be laughing at you. Ego, do you mind helping me understand the significance of what's going on from Dank? Well, the significance is I'm the best in the business and it's not even close. That's the significance. I told you what to expect and what was going to happen, and you see it's going my way like Usher. You see it's going my way like Frank Sinatra. Y'all thought Crawford had the juice because he beat Errol Spence Jr., and I said, no diddy. I got on here and I said, That's not how the business works. Crawford, like, just think of prison. Think of prison. Do you notice the whites get with a white clique? The Aryan Brotherhood or somebody? And the Vatos and the Mexicans get with other Mexicans? We talking prison talk. I'm giving y'all prison bars. Bars, prison, get it? I'm giving y'all prison bars. And blacks click up with other blacks, right? So sometimes in these mean streets, or if you're locked up, you got to have alliances. So Bud Crawford want to be the only person in prison, and I ain't clicking up with nobody. I don't have to do that. I'm Bud Crawford. But like I've been telling you, he doesn't have Canelo type of leverage, so that's a bad play. I've told you that. So Bud want to be like, oh, I'll run the yard. You can't run the yard by yourself with what you've done and, like, you know what I'm saying, your type of leverage. Try to tell you. Come in, smash the like button. Also, I'm in a good mood because PBC put on product. So Spence get the winner? I mean, we'll see. It's looking like that to me, and I'll explain why. I know it's you, Sierra. What's up? I feel bad for Tim Zoo. Yeah, I mean, that wasn't my favorite stuff. Shout out to my Bay Area buddy, Shawnee Bo. Yeah, let the Bay Area eat. Yeah, let the Bay Area get some. Devin says, Bud ain't going to promote the fight. It'll flop. See, there we go. Lavelle said, Rolly was doing the stanky leg. Y'all wrong. Y'all wrong, but right, if that makes sense. Come on, y'all got to come with the comments and the energy. It's late for me. I'm trying to. Pitbull was a monster. I knew Tim was a hype job. Nah, you doing too much, bro. He ain't no hype job. He had blood in his eye every round. That's not a hype job. Man, whatever. You just talking. I think Pitbull might beat T.O. I don't know. Pitbull, he earned his stripes tonight. Man lost 5 gallons of blood and still won on one card. Yeah, and they talking about he a hype job. Let's see, that's what I'm saying. I feel like that's not even real boxing fan talk. Like you insulting a man who was like leaking and was a warrior the whole way through. I don't like, out of all the people in boxing to make fun of, I'm not making fun of Tim Zoo or Brian Mendoza. These dudes is like above and beyond. They fighting with sheer will and heart and through adversity. Why would I make fun of that? Like, y'all tripping. Hey, shout out to my boy Gus TV. Now we got people here talking about language. That boots option looking better and better for, but oh my God, Gus, you ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. So now we are getting to it. Everything that Boxing Ego has told you has been accurate, especially regarding this. So, again, shout out to PBC, Amazon Prime, wonderful card. Y'all got to get the likes up. Listen, I already did like a 3-hour stream. I'm trying to tell y'all as nice as possible. Y'all got to make this stream crack. I'm hungry. I had a great, productive, and lucrative. I'm giving y'all a bonus stream for real, for real. Y'all got to make these numbers count. Y'all got to do what it do. See, people, one thing, I don't let people abuse me, bro. Your point is valid. Oh, I know. I'd rather see Bud get the shot first. I don't. Bro, I told you guys. Why? Okay. Serious question, y'all. I got this is a true question for y'all. How come when I say these things, when I can't all the way prove it, right? I can't all the way prove it. Y'all say I'm lying. Some of y'all. Y'all say, oh, Ego don't know boxing. Oh, Ego, right? Y'all say I'm not being truthful. I'm biased. I'm whoop. You know what I mean? All these types. Oh, you're biased for the PBC and stuff. First of all, that's the dumbest thing I've heard. I'm giving credit to where credit's due. PBC just put out the best card that I've watched this year, for sure. Name. Okay, you tell me another card that was from top to bottom that was better than that. Name a card that happened in 2024 that was better than that card that Amazon Prime just did. Please let me know. See, that's why I don't even care when people leave stupid cards. Oh, you're biased. You're biased to PBC. Okay, that's what's up. Now name a card that was better than that one from 2024. Okay, so Zordo Ramirez, I don't know because I wasn't watching it. I was watching the PBC card. Virgil Ortiz fought some dude with an aneurysm that shouldn't have been fighting. That wasn't it. Devin Haney hasn't fought yet. Ryan Garcia hasn't fought, so we don't know what that's going to be. But one thing I'll tell you right now, regardless of the main event, and Devin Haney and Ryan, however that fight plays out, the undercard, where is it? Name one fight, complete fight on the Golden Boy Haney versus Garcia undercard. So I know for a fact the main event could possibly deliver, but the undercard ain't finna rival that because they don't even have an announce. I just watched Carmel Moten get busy. One to watch. He's definitely one of the top dudes y'all should be watching and getting familiar with. I watched Brian Mendoza. He was losing, but he was making for a one-sided fight, he was making it fun. I mean, he was even possibly winning like the last 2 rounds, and it looked like possibly he could get like beaten or stopped. It was looking bad in earlier, you know what I mean? Shout out to my boy Kyle. What's crazy is all I kept seeing is PBC haters about how bad the card is and it wasn't worth pay-per-view. Turned out to be a crazy from pillar to post. Hey, Kyle, you're absolutely right. But you know what else is funny about that? You know what else is funny about that PBC hate? They all paid attention to it. They do all this hating, but then they be secretly watching. Oscar De La Hoya, he laughing about Rolly losing. He has his own card. Why are you worried about Rolly? Why is Oscar, I do believe, why is he worried about Rolly? Worry about Ryan. He got a tough fight ahead of him in less than a month. Worry about him. Worry about how nobody watched that Zurdo fight. I know nobody was watching that. Real deal. How are Bud fans mad he's not signed with the PBC? It's a business signed with the PBC. Talk to him. Talk to him. Shout out the Real Deal. That's what I talk. See, when I say things, there's a lot of people in this game, they want to be like Ego. Everybody want to be like Mike Lowry. They think I say certain things because I just want to be cool or different or whatever. But I'm saying things that actually matter and you could take it to the bank. That's why. Y'all got to get the likes up. And it's funny because you'll actually have people who say the opposite of what I say in hopes to get like the weakling fans who can't actually stomach the truth. Like you'll see a lot of coons in boxing and they'll just say the coon message because they know old media and its fans will eat that up. Talk bad about Errol Spence, talk bad about PBC. That kind of conversation, even if it's unwarranted, the old media will gobble it up. Say Lomachenko's the best. Say Tank's ducking Gervonta, all that type of stuff, right? That's easy content to make because old media will gobble it up. So you say Tank is weak and Tank's 30 and Tank needs to fight someone and why is Tank getting his hair braided? Tank's a woman beater. You can say that all day. And then like it's easy, it's real digestible coon content for old media. So they'll encourage it. What I do is much harder because I don't care if it's popular. Half the time it might not be popular, but I'm still going to say it. Like everything I said about Bud, I haven't seen one person agree with me. Doesn't matter. You know why? Because I was right. Why would I care if people agree? See, I'm not a weak man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a beta male. I don't care if you agree or don't agree. When time comes, we'll see what it is, and you'll see if I was telling the truth or not. So I don't care. Like, who cares if 1,000 people agree with you, but in the end you were wrong? Or my situation, very few people agree with you, and then you were right. So I don't care. I'd rather be right than have people agree with me only to be proven wrong. Bud is going to go triple wood on pay-per-view every time. Hey, shout out to Coach Joe. He cooking. Facts. Bro, Bud is his own worst enemy. Talented fighter, skilled fighter, ambidextrous, put on for his city. Nobody's taking away none of that stuff from him. But he's his own worst enemy. Bad business Bud. I said it. I meant it. It makes sense. Bud think he gonna do everything by himself. Enjoy. Hey, do we have any shooters listening? Do I have any shooters on this late night stream? Do we have any shooters in the building on my second stream? No lies, I F with Bud as a fighter. He just doesn't sell. The buildup is boring. Bro, stop ducking the like button. Roderick, Spence is for sure getting Fundora, and I'm going to bring that up in a minute. Jonathan, what's up? What's up with Jonathan? Diacona, block insomnia. Diacona, thank you. Block insomnia and let me know when you did it. Insomnia addict. He's spamming the chat. If you agree Spence should get the winner over Bud, that's playing politics. I don't give a what you talking about. Dewan. Yeah, Dewan. I don't care what you talking about. Whatever. Bro, listen to ego or things don't go your way. It's that simple. I don't care what you talking about. Oh, that's playing politics. Bro, I don't care if it's playing Monopoly, if it's playing politics, if it's playing with Play-Doh. Do not care. I don't care what you're talking about. I was right. You were wrong. Kiss the pinky ring. It's that simple. This year, y'all all gonna kiss the ring. I'm gonna make y'all kiss the pinky ring. Y'all say I don't know what I'm talking about. I prove that I know what I'm talking about. And then now y'all say, oh, you're just mean or that's bad. That's politics. Bro, I don't care. Boxing is boxing. You're not gonna change it. Bud's not gonna change the way things move. It's over, bro. And I've been telling you that. So, okay, here's my question to everybody listening. Please get the like button. How come when I say these things, you say I'm lying, and then I prove to you that what I said was accurate, and then now they jump to something else? Oh, you're being mean to Bud, or that's bad politics. I don't care about none of that. I told you what to expect. You didn't believe me. Now it's here. And then did what? Bro, people like playing this stupid boxing. Like, oh my gosh, y'all some girls, bro. Like, I hate, y'all act like Karens, bro. I hate that Karen energy, bro. Like, when somebody will act a fool, act crazy, do this, then, cuss people out, call people racial slurs, put your hands on someone, and then they touch you back, and you start crying. Oh, I'm suing you. I hate people like that. You know what I mean? Because it didn't even have to be no issue. You made it into an issue. That's how a lot of boxing fans are. They said I was wrong every step of the way. And now these boxing Karens are angry, and they're like, oh, but that's not fair. That's not fair for Bud. Bro, life isn't fair. What are you talking about? So, like, let's talk about things that aren't fair in boxing. Is it fair that Jake Paul is 26, 27, and Mike Tyson is 58? Is that fair? So he has like a 30-year advantage? Is that fair? I'm asking y'all a question. Is it fair? Is it fair that Jake Paul has a age advantage and a size? He's taller than Mike Tyson, and he about to fight him. Is that fair? He got youth on his side, and he's got size on his side. Is that fair? Shout out to Prince Savage. It's not fair, but it is happening. You see what I'm saying? It's just the law of it's what it is. Nobody's crying for if Mike Tyson win, he win. If he get knocked out, he get knocked out. You wanted the bag. This is the deal y'all did. It don't matter if you're like, oh, but Mike, you're too old. He's a grown man. He made the choice. It is what it is. It's, again, Cash Crypto is a business. There's marquee name value in Mike Tyson's stock and brand, even at 58, and Jake Paul's doing his thing. Netflix is willing to pay and put it. So you're like, oh, but somebody else deserves the fight. What about whoa? How come Murat Gassiev didn't get the Mike Tyson fight? Because Murat Gassiev is not popping and Jake Paul is. So stop telling me about fair. I don't care about fair because life ain't fair. You know what I mean? Like what nothing about life is fair. The moment you guys believe that you'll get further in life by fair, like that shouldn't even be part of you have to just work and do your thing. Don't try to be on no fairness scale because life is not fair. You know what I'm saying? You can't just have this woe is me attitude like, oh, life is not fair. Like some people have bad stuff happen to them. That's life. Like, for example, you got fired from your job for something you didn't really do or something. Like, what are you going to just sit and cry? Oh, it's not fair. But ego, it's not fair. But it happened. That's my point. You got fired, mistaken identity, whatever. Your coworker did something and they thought you were complicit and they fired you too. That's your reality. So pick it up from there and move on. Bud Crawford is responsible for Bud Crawford. Great. He's made decisions. Great. I disagree with many of those decisions. I explain why. And then now the most y'all can do after telling me I was lying, the most y'all could do is say, oh, but that's not fair to Bud. So was it fair when I was saying all these things and I had to take heat for it? And y'all say, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. This channel sucks. And like, so is that fair? So is it fair that I had to take the shots and be on the front line, the only body with some nuts in this boxing game, to speak the truth, even if it hurts me at first, like people like disagree with that? Is that fair? Prince Savage, he says Tim Tszyu just fought blind for 10 rounds and they talking about fair. Talk to him, Prince Savage. Bompton. That's what I'm saying. Y'all, we're talking about boxing and fair as if this is a conversation that ever needs to be had. You just watched a champion who Keith Thurman pulled out. He wasn't scheduled to fight this big, slender man, 6'7", lanky ass dude. He was supposed to be fighting Keith Thurman, who's been inactive, who's a welterweight, and people were saying that Keith Thurman might get knocked out by Tim Tszyu. On late notice, he's fighting someone completely different, which is hard to get sparring that tall, especially late notice, and you don't have a full camp. And he just lost, and he got an unfortunate elbow, which wasn't fair, and blood all in his eye, and then he had a scrap like that it wasn't like in round 8. He had this from the beginning of the fight, so he's profusely bleeding. Nobody's calling a timeout. Nobody's really trying to stop the fight and go to the scorecards, and he loses his belt to Slender Man. Is that fair? That's what I'm saying. Don't tell me about Bud Crawford and fair or anybody in fair. Life's not fair. Tough titty. Oh my gosh. Shout out to Coach Joe. Bro, Coach Joe is cooking out y'all. Bro, Bud ain't even at 154, ego. How they mad, but this man is still stalling out 47. Oof. Ugh. And he said EJ moved up the next week after their fight to 54. Oh my gosh. Shout out to Coach Joe. Do you hear what the man just said? He said, how are the Bud buddies crying? They was crying in there. How are y'all crying? He hasn't even officially came out with a statement saying I'm absolutely moving up to 54. We heard, in reports that he petitioned through the WBO to fight, but he hasn't come out to say that. Because here's the thing. Why if Bud hold on. Has Bud came out and officially said he's a 54 pounder now? Yes or no? And if you answer wrong, I'm gonna make you prove it. Has Bud Crawford done anything publicly where he's came out and said, I'm no longer a welterweight? Yes or no? Devin said, nah. Absolutely. Subscribe and hit the like button. Okay, so he hasn't publicly came out. No tweets, no interviews, no press releases. He hasn't done anything actually saying that he's a 54 pounder. Second, Devin Haney was undisputed at 135 pounds. Devin Haney took the Regis Prograis fight, but before the fight happened, Devin Haney, as to not hold up the rest of the division, he made the choice, I need to give my body a break. I'm no longer going to be campaigning at lightweight. So I'm fighting Regis Prograis and I'm moving up. So he vacated the belt. That's how Shakur Stevenson fought Edwin De Los Santos for a vacant belt. That's how Lomachenko and Kambosos is fighting for a vacant belt. Meanwhile, you have Crawford in no man's land holding up a whole division like Canelo, and he's holding up the division because he has the belts outside of the IBF. He has all of the belts, and he hasn't even officially came out and said he's moving to 54. And if you are moving to 54, then get rid of the belt. So Boots and Cody Crowley or whoever can fight for the belt, or Mario Barrios and whoever else, Stanionis or something, can fight for the belts. Bad business, Bud. Try to tell you. So he's in limbo in between two worlds, and I'm supposed to feel sorry? Tata Goya. Bud need to stop crying. When he signs with PBC, he gets the fights. Tyson KOs Jake on the first round. On different news, Carmel Moulton is coming up. Keep an eye out. Yeah, Moulton is that dude. Y'all talking about, oh, that ain't fair. And that's another bad thing for Bud. The bad thing for Bud is Carmel Moulton is 17 years old. So you got guys in boxing who are extremely young who are now starting to come up. Bud has been here. Bud is 36, 37, and he's been here. So it's like, I'm just be real, bro. If you're Bud's age and you ain't kicked off on pay-per-view by now, it's going to be extremely hard to do it now. Who disagrees with that? I'm going to say it again. If you haven't turned over as a boxing superstar, Bud's like 36, 37. If you haven't all the way turned over and connected with the audience, and you've been in the game as long as Bud, and you're like 36, let's say 36, I don't know his exact age, but 36, it's going to be kind of hard to do that. And that's why he keep calling out Canelo, because Canelo versus anybody with even a half a name, you're going to do probably your best numbers. You see what I'm saying? Bud's 36. He'll be 37 in September. He didn't get his first big pay-per-view till 36, the Errol fight. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, bro. So you're in a race against time. And then that's why your decision making becomes super imperative when you're race against the clock. Beige says nobody trying to watch no dang Spence versus Fundora. That's where you wrong. I'm gonna watch it. I might even go to it. So you're cap. Bro, I'm more known in boxing than you. Your name is Beige and you don't got no profile picture. Who is you? People know me in boxing. Nobody knows you. So you just said something that is confirmed cap. You have a boxing channel with over 300K and you said nobody gonna watch it. They playing with fire, the fire stick that is. You one person though, and you probably too broke for a pay-per-view anyway. You saying something that's confirmed lowercase. What? Any man that got to talk in all cap locks, you a bum, bro. I told you didn't I tell you to expect it? The Bud Buddies are enraged. Look, my man Jumbie said he's gonna watch it twice. Prince Savage said, I'm going to it. Okay, put it this way. You're cap, and I'll prove it. If Errol fights Fundora, I'll go to the fight. If I'm saying that's cap, then you saying something that's lowercase, bum. Yeah, get him out here, bro. What do he keep talking about this lowercase? Hey, remove Beige. Get him out of here, bro. That Beige, you gonna fade to black. Bro, listen. I tried to let you live, but you didn't want to live, bro. I love it. I told you the Bud Buddies enraged. Shout out to Daniel Navarrete. Oh, he got a name like a boxer, like Emmanuel Navarrete. That's a dope last name. Crawford's a good fighter, bad businessman. Should have showed loyalty to Al Heyman. He would have got the fight. There we go. Thank you. Shout out to Navarrete, who's cooking. He's cooking with grease. He ain't Canelo. He shouldn't be a free agent. Oh, my God. This says it's his first super chat on my live stream, and it was amazing. Too dumb to get it. Hey, get him out. Okay. Did y'all block him? I don't even want to see him anymore. Can y'all confirm that y'all blocked him? Shout out to Navarrete. Amazing stuff. Oh, I love it. I love it. Y'all, the Bud Buddies, y'all gonna get cooked. I'm not even done. Y'all gonna get cooked even more. Did he get blocked? Did we block Beige? He must be out of here. Oh, he got blocked? All right. Another one bites dust. All right. I told you the Bud Buddies were going to come into the chat, see the title, see the thumbnail, and be ripping their hair out and really mad because Boxing Ego done got it right yet again. Shout out to Devin. Dang, man, that's nasty. Bro, I told you, I'm the best in the business. Why y'all acting brand new? We lit him up. We lit him up like a Christmas tree. Why y'all acting brand new like I don't be coming in with the flyest graphics, the best quality, the best voice, the best comments, the best commentary, the best watch. I mean, this is just everyday stuff. Y'all know I be playing around with it. The best editing. Man, come on, bro. I try to tell you I'm the best. There's nobody that move like me, that do like me, that got the longevity of me, bro. So anyway, the Bud Buddies, they punching air. They look like Trey Styles in Boys in the Hood when he went to Nia Longhouse. Todd, hey, woo. And Bud, he can send all the tweets that he want. You gotta wait in line, bro. Okay, we gonna see. And what did Drake say? And we gonna see. Let's see it. I want to see it. I want to see who Fundora fight next. Bud said it. Okay. And here's the thing. If Errol fight Fundora, I'm probably gonna go to the fight. And when I put out the content, look at the viewership, look at the engagement, and see how people act. Deal? because we got bums like Bays. He's like, oh, nobody gonna watch that. All right. But here, okay, this is where I'm really finna cook y'all. Okay, hold on. Back that train up. They're claiming I don't know how many times I have to get something right for y'all to just bow down and be like, dang, Ego is the greatest with the commentary. But let's continue. The AT&T Stadium holds 80,000 people. 90,000, 100,000, right? These dudes are the Bud buddies because they're angry because Bud made another poor decision, bad business Bud, and he might get skipped over for making that decision, right? They're saying nobody wants to see it. I will publicly do a live stream and announce the attendance. I will publicly do a live stream and announce the attendance if this fight happens. And then you tell me if nobody wants to see it. Errol Spence had 42,000-ish, 45,000-ish versus Ugas. Him coming off of a loss to Crawford, him being out the public eye, but coming back and fighting a dangerous guy like Fundora, who's like 7 feet tall or whatever. Him fighting in Dallas at the AT&T Stadium likely. We'll see. We'll see what that attendance hit for. So again, they're saying stuff out of rage. I don't do that. I don't say stuff that I don't believe out of emotion. And we just seen PBC's very first Amazon Prime card, and from top to bottom, it was goated. It was the best card that I've seen, quality. Camera work, crispy, crazy. Fights, fun as hell. So people are like, oh, Errol Fundora, no one wants to see that and all this goofy stuff. We'll see. We'll see. And then here's the other thing. PBC, they have so many players. You know they're going to put together a good undercard. So we'll see. Like I said, we'll see. People are like, oh, Gervonta fighting Frank Martin. Nobody cares. All right, we'll see. That's all I'm going to say. That's my new stuff. We'll see. They talking about no one wants to see Tank Frank. All right, we'll see. We'll see. And then David Benavidez and Rayo end up on the card, and Carmel Moten end up on the card, or whoever they put on the card. We'll see. And then we'll also see about Terrence Crawford. Who is he going to, okay, let's say he don't fight with, because everything I'm saying is contingent on him not signing to PBC and not doing business with PBC, right? If he makes the right choice and signs with PBC, everything's out the window. I'm talking about Bud thinking he's his own boss and that he can circumvent the PBC. We'll see. That's it. You think you're going to go to the WBO? I'm going the WBO route. I don't need PBC. All right. Good luck with that. David Benavidez is a beast. Absolutely. Shout out to Rick Rodriguez. You guys, you're not understanding what you're up against. You really aren't. It's like a snowball. All it does is pick up more speed, pick up more snow, and become more powerful. You see what I'm saying? He said Crawford finna be back on BOK Prime. Spence versus Zhu would be a good fight, but since Fundora's one fight from a loss and he has the belt or the belts, Zhu just lost and needs to heal. You know, you make the Fundora fight first. And then the winner fights Tim Zhu. Bruh, they think one loss gonna destroy Errol. See, listen, I'm gonna keep it all the way funky. What they're really mad at, you know what the Bud Buddies are truly mad at? They're mad at black excellence. Let me explain. The Bud Buddies are mad at the black excellence. You got Errol Spence, a black American fighter, and you got a black advisor in Al Heyman, right? They thought because Crawford defeated Errol Spence that automatically he was going to be the it guy. I'm trying to explain. I'm trying to explain to you. They thought that Terrence Crawford, because he won, that it would be like Highlander and he inherited all the wave that Errol Spence has. He clearly got the belts, because it's boxing. So he got the belts that Errol Spence had, blah, blah, blah. Right? They thought that Crawford automatically, in every sense of the word, becomes the man. They're now mad because they see, even with a very bad loss, like there's no one that really says that was a good fight for Errol Spence, right? Even with a bad loss, Errol Spence still has options and he still has a faithful following. That's what truly makes him mad. Like, imagine you got in a fight with someone. Bro, you're terrible. Okay, but you watching me. Dorian Stanky or whatever your name is. Okay, I'm terrible, but you still watching. So you showed me who's boss. Anyway, back to it. When they hate, donate. That's all y'all got to do. Oh, he got clipped up. Hey, they be so mad. Bye, Dorian Stanky. He out of here too. He out of here. We had to get him out of here. So anyway, back to what I was saying, which was far more important than Dorian Stanky. They truly thought that Bud would be the man after beating Errol Spence. Like, meaning he would like take over. That's not how it works though. Like, for example, here's another example. They're mad at what I'm saying because what I'm saying is true. Canelo got dusted off by Bivol, no? They say Ego don't know what he talking about. Okay. The whole world go against me, I'm still come out on top. Look, whole world can go against me, I'm still coming out on top. Did Canelo get dusted off by Bivol? Did Canelo Alvarez get dusted off by Bivol? Yes or no? Did Canelo, I'm going to keep saying it. Did Canelo Alvarez get beat up and clearly in a dominant fashion lose to Bivol? Okay. Did Bivol become a universal star and a household name and surpass Canelo? You guys just admitted Canelo got beat up by Bivol. Did Bivol become the it guy in boxing and a household name that's everybody's checking for his fights? No. That's Terrence Crawford. Dimitri Crawford, Terrence Bivol. Great fighter, but you thought beating Canelo was it. Like, you don't have to have no personality. You don't have to sell nothing. You just beating him. How is it a different scenario? Zach says it's a different. How is it a different scenario? Please let me know how it's a different scenario. We got a new hot seat. Let's do it. I'll take each and every one of you. Zach says it's a different. How's it? What's different about it? You have a A-side fighter who stepped in as A-side, lost bad, and then the A-side fighter recovered. He fought Triple G in a pay-per-view, part 3, and then now he's fighting Munguia. So what's the difference? The only thing is Canelo didn't get stopped. What is the difference, Zach? We gonna see if Ego lose tonight because I've been on fire. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. This is a light sparring to me. Ain't nobody providing me no work. Light sparring. What's the difference? Minus getting stopped, which that's common sense that Errol got stopped and Canelo didn't. What's the difference? Where is this man at? He said it's completely different. Ego unblocked me on YouTube. I've been trying to donate when they hate. I don't even know who you are, bro. Jonathan. Hit me up on Instagram. I have to look at send me your channel, YouTube channel on Instagram. DM me. Crawford had the opportunity to sign the PBC after beating Errol, grabbing the belts, but he got greedy. No one will topple Canelo. He's too. What? No. What you said is like. See how they try to distract you with other stuff. Zach, you said what you said. The analogy does not hold up, and now you're saying a bunch of other stuff without answering the question. Did you think I was dumb? You thought I was dumb, and I wasn't going to realize that you actually. Hey, you know what's so funny? Somebody predicted, bro, shout out to Yo Maestra. He said he moved up in weight looking at. So before you even made this stupid point, this man, Yo Maestro, on the screen predicted that you would say it, and then you actually said it because Canelo went up. What? Block him. What does that have to do with the Canelo is still more popular despite getting beat? Who cares? I didn't say he moved up or didn't move up. Block him. Get him out the chat. That was easy work. I told you ain't got no work for me. Bro, what is him moving up? That's just a parameter of the fight. What does him moving up have to do with the point that Bivol never became a star after beating Canelo? Because he moved up in weight? I didn't say he didn't move up in weight or did move up in weight. Bro, they be making the dumbest points. What does him moving up in weight have to do with anything? Like, how does that change the heart of the analogy? Is Canelo moved up to lightweight? Because first of all, or he moved up to light heavyweight. First of all, Canelo, I've been sending you them cash apps. Bro, I don't know about no cash app. I don't know who you are. Send me on Instagram your YouTube channel so I can look into it. That's all I could do, Jonathan. Okay. He's trying to say that my point, bro, y'all gonna get cooked. He tried to say my point made no sense, and it made all the sense in the world. I don't care what weight division they fought and all that. The point is Bivol beat Canelo, dominated Canelo, yet despite dominating him, he never blew up and surpassed Canelo in popularity. So what does the weight have to do with that? Do you understand what I'm saying? So anybody else want to meet the same fate as old boy? Once again, my point is simple. Bivol is a great, skilled fighter that wasn't super popular. He fought a popular fighter in Canelo, and he dog walked him. Despite dog walking Canelo, Bivol is still not a sought out moneymaker and a celebrity overnight, so to speak. So I compared that to Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford, great, terrific fighter. Oh my gosh. All you care about is Cash App. Bro, come to YouTube so I can block you. What are you talking about? All I care is Cash App. Bro, you pocket watching. That's you mad because we getting Cash Apps. I get it. You mad. Bro, please come to YouTube. Zachariah, come on your YouTube account and show face, and I'm gonna block you. I'm waiting for you. Log into YouTube and type anything. You could say, hi, we're blocking you. You better stay on Twitter. Stay on Twitter. You thought, oh, all you care about is Cash App. Whatever. They pocket watching. That's what that means. I didn't say nothing about Cash App. Only thing I said about Cash App is the dude's comment. So, yeah, shout out to 707 The Flash. You feel me? Feel me, bruh? Yeah, feel me? Yeah, Bay Area versus everybody. See, y'all don't like the Bay. Y'all don't like the Bay because we keep it too funky. Keep it all the way real. If Crawford had a turnaround fight, he would have taken Errol's spot. That's conjecture. You're guessing. You don't know that. Bro, the bottom line is Crawford comes from Omaha. Errol comes from Texas. No matter who won the fight and who lost the fight, he still comes from Omaha, and Errol Spence still comes from Texas. I told you this before. Errol comes from a bigger region. His state is bigger. That's not like you can look on a map and see that Texas is bigger than Nebraska. I told you guys this. It's just he comes from a bigger place. So even if Terrence Crawford did what he did, yeah, you did that, but you could get every single person in Nebraska. It's still not going to make you a star, bro. Because the population, not first of all, everyone in Nebraska don't like boxing. That's for starters. So it's impossible to get everyone in your whole state to vouch for you. You know what I mean? What if it's like a 90-year-old lady? You think she care about boxing? Not necessarily. You know what I mean? So that's impossible. You just come from a lesser area. You have a lesser dynamic fan base. You have a lesser like personality. Like you don't build fights and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like that's not him. So Crawford surviving off really skill and being a great fighter. And he's 36. So that's what I'm saying. Time is not on your side. That's why you need allies. I said this. Tata Goya. After Benavidez destroys Bivol, what's next for him? I'm not really worried about Benavidez. My bad. Because I got to get this content out. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, I just did a 3-hour stream. That's why I got to spare my voice for, the content. So please, any other Cash Apps and Super Chats, please just make it about, this is like 4 hours of streaming. You know what I'm saying? I'm not asking for sympathy or nothing, but I'm just saying, please make it about the title of this video. Cause I really don't have the energy and the voice to, I'll say that for another time, you know what I mean? To talk about some other subjects. Cause I'm hungry too. So anyway, y'all thought Bud winning, he was going to just surpass Errol Spence. Errol has a loyal fan base, right? It is what it is. And now people are talking about, oh, it's not fair. I mean, life ain't fair. Oh, you're tired after sitting in your chair for 4 hours. Bro, I told you what to do. Come to YouTube, say these same comments with the same name. I'm going to block you. You scared. Zachariah, I'm coming for you. You know what? I got it. I'm going to block you on Twitter. That'll shut all that up. Because you too weak to come to the gram. So I'm going to have to find you. I'm coming for you. Hold on. Yeah. Y'all think I should block him? He keep talking crazy. Y'all want me to block him? I'm going to let the fans vote on your fate. He said, oh, you tired after sitting in the chair for 4 hours? And he also said, all I care about is Cash Apps. He keeps saying stupid stuff. I'm going to let the fans vote. Should I block him? Rick Rodriguez, I need your vote. Should I block this man? He talking crazy. He said, block him. He got to go. Okay, shout out to Funny. Yeah, we blocking you. Where he at? Yeah, I'm going to snipe him. Hold on. Let me get it. Hey, somebody type his name. Type how to spell his name. Yeah, I told you they want to hate. Somebody type his name. He on the screen. That looks super small. What's his name? Yeah, they want you gone, bro. Bro, we coming for you. Somebody type his name. Z-A... Let's say Zacharian. What the hell? Hey, shout out to my shooter. Hey, they want you gone so bad. Hey, hold on. How many accounts you got, partner? Bro, he got 2. Look. Look, these dudes are bums. How you follow me and you talking crazy? Why do you even follow me? Got him. Why did look? Why he even follow? This is what I'm saying. That's how you know when the hate is real. Why you even follow me? Like, what's the point? I'm blocking this other dude. The name look. I'm blocking all the Zacharias. Yeah, y'all all gotta go. Yeah, I'm blocking everybody with that name. See, now you done got me turned up. Yeah, anybody with a name similar, I'm blocking them. I'm blocking them too. All right, he out of here. We got $1. Shout out to my man Tony. He sent $1 in the Cash App. Let's get it. Yeah, they want to hate. Okay. Still don't change the message though. And now we back. I don't got to look at his comments no more. Bro, I clap everybody with that Zachariah. How you got a biblical name and you hating? Bum. All of these dudes follow me just to hate. It's weird. Listen, you have a point. I know I have a point. Y'all ain't got to tell me I'm nice. So y'all tell me what it is. Crawford, he made bad decisions. Okay, so the writing's on the wall. I try to tell y'all. Come on, bro. Look, Crawford is in the ring. I mean, Errol's in the ring with Fundora. Having a biblical name and hating on Easter is crazy. I try to tell you, bro, Errol is in the ring with this man. It's over for Crawford. Watch. Y'all see. When they hate, don't hate. Okay. Yeah. Look, every time y'all hate, the money keep coming in. So you just making the channel grow. I try to tell y'all. Every time they hate, the channel just grow a little bit more. Shout out to my man Phil. Bud is tweeting and Spence showed up in the ring. Ooh, I love that. That's what I'm saying. Spence I'll pull up. Bud tweeting from wherever he's at. Coach Joe. It's everybody else's fault but Bud when he burned bread. Hey, Coach Joe is hilarious. Errol over everybody. Bug. Pandora, Cruz versus Matias. Oh, that would be a crazy fight. But Matias should have stayed with PBC too. He went over to Eddie. Jonathan, did you see Leonard enter Ellerby before the fight? Yeah, I seen it. He said the same thing I said though. You know what I mean? Daniel Navarrete again. Crawford thinks I'm glad you said that. Shout out to my boy Navarrete. I'm going to show y'all how this works. He says Terrence Crawford thinks the WBO going to have his back over that 3% purse. Spence is a bigger payday. I'm glad you said that. We got more action. We'll see if Boxing Ego is wrong. Because the WB... Okay, first of all, they call the WBO belt the top rank belt. Let's be real. Am I lying? Do they call the WBO belt the top rank belt? Am I lying? Do they call the WBO belt the top rank belt? That's been a thing. I don't see when I make a point, I don't have to lie. I don't have to bend the rules. Bro, people have referred to that belt as the top rank belt. Because the WBO is always in the hands of a top ranked fighter for the most part. And keep in mind, Bud was a top ranked fighter when he got the belt, beating Jeff Horn. Now, watch how I cook y'all. Watch how I cook y'all. Shout out to Daniel. This is not to you, but you just helped me segue into this. Watch how I cook y'all. Because I'm literally the greatest. If y'all want me to prove I'm the greatest, type the word greatest. I'll prove I'm the greatest right now. Right in front of all of you. I ain't scared of none of y'all. Listen, type the word the greatest. Y'all got to hype me up and I'll prove that I'm the greatest. Hey, listen. He said the WBO stands for whatever Bob orders. Wow. Bars. Type the word the greatest and I will prove that I'm the greatest in boxing with the commentary in the digital age, digital mob. Okay. So Bud thinks the WBO is going to order the fight and he's going to interject and get the belt. Maybe he does get the WBO belt. There's only one problem. Will the WBO belt be attached to Sebastian Fundora's body? So this is after the Tim Tszyu win, Fundora with his daddy and Ray Flores and his promoter and his sister. Do you notice why he only got one belt though? Why he only got the WBC belt at the press conference post-fight? So you won 2 belts. Hold on. They say I'm the best in boxing. This is his post-fight presser. You just won 2 belts. Name another time where the person at the post-fight press conference won 2 belts, but then didn't decide to showcase the other belt. He's not showing the WBO belt. Where is it? Fundora just won 2 belts. The only time the belts, where he first won, they put both belts on him, but he didn't take both belts he didn't take them to the post-fight press conference. Why? Then you look at his promoter, Samson. He ain't got the WBO. He wearing the WBC joint. She got the sister. She got a WBC shirt on. Where is the WBO belt? Okay. They say Boxing Ego, he don't know about boxing. Okay. They say I ain't cooking right now. Okay. They say I ain't the best. Okay. You would think that the man who just won 2 belts, I don't know, maybe he showcases both belts unless he knows that Crawford is going to try to pursue the WBO belt and they're going to fight Errol Spence in Dallas. So they might have to get real light. They might have to lose a little bit of weight, lose a little bit of hardware, and vacate that belt. You guys tell me why. So again, for the slow people in the back, that don't think that Boxing Ego know what he's talking about. They don't think Boxing Ego is the greatest to ever do this. Tell me where his belt's at. Tell me how he earned 2 belts beating Tim Tszyu. Because remember, the WBO didn't even sanction the Keith Thurman fight. They weren't sanctioning that.
With all due respect, Errol Spence Jr., I mean, just by any means, but boy, did that cut change the tenor of this fight.
Absolutely did. And the thing is, our score here ringside.
Huh? Y'all say I don't know what I'm talking about. Explain to me. I'll prove it. I'll beat any man in this room in less than 60 seconds. Great attention to detail, they saying now. Because they know I'm the GOAT. Okay. Watch this. Immediately after the fight, you see that WBO belt that Terrence Crawford is trying to get through the WBO, through them. So look, I'm showing you Sebastian Fundora, and he's wearing a WBC hat. I see a WBC shirt. He got the WBC strap. This is immediately after he beat Tim Tszyu. And he got the WBO because he had just won it. But then Errol gets in the ring and he's like, man, I ain't waiting in line. And he's tweeting about Dallas and all these types of things. And then at the post-fight press conference, ain't nobody got the WBO. Yo, where did the WBO belt go? I said, hey, yo, where did the WBO go? No one seems to have seen it. You see the green strap on Fundora, the green strap on Samson, the green shirt, WBC on his sister. But who got, hey, yo, who got the, where's the WBO? Y'all say stupid stuff. Maybe he ain't feel like bringing it out. Oh, yeah, because he's 6'7", and that's just so much effort to bring an extra belt. Come on, bro. You wasting space, bro. And besides that, I already asked you guys, name a time where somebody won 2 belts and planned on keeping them or more. Let's say they had undisputed. Like if Canelo became undisputed and he beat Caleb Plant for undisputed, he taking pictures like this with all the belts. I've never seen, the only time Canelo didn't take a picture is when he was beefing with the WBC belt, and he refused to be associated with that. Or even Devin Haney. There was a time where Devin Haney and the ring belt, they had some exchange and some back and forth. So Devin, he was doing photo ops without the ring belt, but then I think that kind of went away. So I'm asking you guys, how come Sebastian Fundora, all of a sudden, the belt vanished at the post-fight presser? But it was right there. Like, I mean, just be real. He's wearing a WBC hat. Post-fight, he's still rocking WBC gear. He had the WBO, but then he hops in the ring with Errol, and that WBO mysteriously disappears out of all pictures thereafter. Good luck to Terrence Crawford. Y'all said I didn't know what I was talking about. So I'm just wondering where that WBO left. It was there and then it just magically disappeared. We got a $20 super chat. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel for boxing news and daily content. Alfred says you have to remember he had to give the WBO back to Tim. Then they send him a brand new WBO. He only take a picture with it, but you have to give the belt back to the former champion, which won't be active anymore. Okay. Why does he have to give it back? But he didn't have to give back the vacant WBC and then wait for them to send the personalized one. And bro, come on. I know you guys want me to be wrong. It's so funny at this point. You guys are like pulling and reaching for straws. So I can understand that they send you a specialized and personalized one or whatever, right? I truly get that. But how come, name another fight, I'm asking you, name another fight where the person did photo ops in the ring, but then they couldn't, in the same ring, they did the post-fight press conference 5-10 minutes later in the same ring, but they won't let you hold on to the belt for that much longer in order to do the post-fight press conference. You see, come on, bro. Like, I can understand what you're saying in terms of, like, let's say at the end of the night, you got to give it back. They put it in the briefcase, take it away, send you your copy. Cool. But come on, bro. So the WBC, they're like, oh, yeah, you could do the post-fight draped in the WBC belt. But the WBO is like, nah, we got to give this back to Tim Tszyu right away. All right. All right, if that's what y'all really believe, bro. Okay, he's back. Nah, I like you, I believe, because Tim had the WBO already, but not the other belt. Yeah, the other belt was a vacant. It was a vacancy because of Charlo. I get that. But what I'm saying is, okay, here's the thing, too. Bro, have a good night. These guys are hilarious. I'm not trying to little boy anybody in the chat, so please don't take it this way. I cover fights as credential media, and I do all the camera work, right? So I'm literally at the fights. I took a break because of the pandemic, but, I'm going to start going back. But I've covered hundreds of fights, right? And I've never noticed a person who won multiple belts and then did an immediate press conference and they're not doing the photo ops with their belts, even though they may be temporary. I've never seen that. So what I'm asking you guys is this. Name another fight. So when Canelo beat Caleb Plant, they're going to just take all the belts away and say, hey, this is not your copy? Or are they going to let Canelo rock with the belts, do the photo ops for the pictures, for the websites and the landing pages and the news and the media, and then maybe he has to give it back, then the sanctioning bodies send the belts to him? So again, I'm asking you guys to name a fight where this occurred, where someone won multiple belts and then post-fight. Because I've covered like Andre Ward and Kovalev, multiple belts there. I was at the post-fight press conference. I don't remember only certain belts magically disappearing. And if y'all want, I can look it up on the spot. Tell me the fight. I have all the technology. Tell me the fight where that happened. That's all I'm asking. Where they rush the belt from you and say, hey, nah, give it back immediately. I'm asking you guys. See, you guys pose these questions. You pose these questions for me. I try my best to answer them, and then y'all disappear. You was just sending cash apps, and then I'm retorting what you're saying, and then now you magically have vanished because I don't see you anymore. I'm asking the same guy that was just there. Has anyone seen him? Has anyone in the chat seen him? I know you guys want me to be wrong. I think that would make your day for me to be wrong and me to get exposed and all that kind of jazz. I get it. Y'all want me to be wrong. Y'all don't want me to be the greatest in boxing. I understand. I truly do. But I'm asking you to give me an example of when this happened. Because, again, I'm talking from a perspective of I cover fights, hundreds of fights. And like Mayweather-McGregor, I covered that fight, right? Mayweather-McGregor, I covered that fight. And then the WBC put up like, oh, the WBC diamond belt, right? And they put this belt up on the line for it. But then after Mayweather won it, I'm pretty sure somebody had it visible to the media. So as he's doing this post fight, because I was there, I was filming it. Right. And while I was waiting for you, I came with heat from my memory. So I told you guys I went to both Ward versus Kovalev fights. Kovalev was the champion. Is that not true? Hold on. Was Sergey Kovalev the WBO champion? And Andre Ward in the first fight was the challenger. Is that true or false? Is it true that Sergey Kovalev from Russia was the champion in the first fight and Andre Ward was the challenger? Simple question. No one can answer it. And then y'all claim that y'all really watch boxing and want to prove me wrong, and then I'm challenging what you're saying, and then I don't see it. I don't see the responses. You guys hastily tweet and text me and hit me up and question everything I say, but then when I retort it, ghost. You get ghost on me. Okay, I'm going to try this again. In the first Ward Kovalev fight, Kovalev was the champion, yes or no? Thank you to Samuel Biggs. You notice everybody wants to play with boxing ego until it's time until I play back. Okay. Shout out to the few people who actually answered. Kovalev was the champion. I covered the fight. I will also show you this. Shazam. So using your logic that you paid a super chat for, you said it's because the WBO demands their belt back because Tim Tszyu was the champion and that wasn't the finalized copy for Fundora, so he had to return it. That's why it didn't emerge at the post-fight press conference. So when I'm asking why he only has the WBC belt, you said it's because the WBO belt had to go back to the champion entering the fight. And I'm telling you, I've covered fights. And okay, Tim Tszyu was the champion, but I've never seen it where they won't allow for the photo ops. So notice this is Ward after Kovalev. You see that? SOG, Andre Ward. Okay, he's holding his son, so maybe he can't hold a belt. Oh, but what's that? Oh, his trainer has the WBO belt. So, why does his trainer have the temporary copy of the belt while he holds his son? Because Kovalev was the champion. Oh, it's not looking so good. Block Jennifer Miller. So, using your logic, you said it's customary to immediately take the belt back, and they can't even showcase it for the post-fight press conference. But I'm showing you a time where I was live and Andre Ward took Kovalev's belts, including the WBO belt, and they let him hold it at the whole post-fight press conference. So it still doesn't explain to me why Sebastian Fundora had the WBO belt post-fight in the ring, and 10 minutes later, nobody is holding the belt. It's not showcased anywhere. It's not on the ground. Nobody has seen it. You said he had to give it back. Block Jennifer Miller. Let me know when she's been removed. And I know that's a he. That's not a she. Block Jennifer Miller and let me know when they're gone. Let me know when Jennifer Miller is gone. Block them. Easy work. So, like I said, it's not looking so great for Bud Crawford, man. It's looking like Fundora versus Errol Spence. And again, in life, sometimes you got to learn how to play the game. You don't let the game play you. You got to let yourself play the game. Shout out to Judah Warrior, my guy. We got another $10. Shout out to everybody for the wonderful support. I will continue doing my best job and informing the boxing public. I had a great time with the Boxing Eagle watch party. Please subscribe. Shout out to everybody for rocking with me. Again, you guys can say whatever you want, but in regards to this Bud Crawford thing, I think Bud has put himself in no man's land. So first of all, Bud versus Errol Spence took no real damage, no injury, no nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? He beat Errol Spence convincingly and firmly. Why has he been out the ring? Why has he been out the ring, though? You know what I mean? Like, that's a true question. Why has he been out the ring with no injury, injury-free? Because he wants to do things his way. Block John Smith. Hey, let me know when John Smith has been blocked so I can continue my stream. Shooters, let me know when John Smith has been blocked and I will continue speaking. When they hate, donate. That's all y'all have to do. We still going to be here. We still going to be talking boxing. I'm still going to be informing the public. I'm still the greatest. Hey, when he's blocked, I will continue. No, he ain't gone. I see him still. Shooters confirmed the kill. Okay, Diacona confirmed it. And just like Bud Crawford, you're in no man's land. Blocked. Yeah, I like that. Put the do not block sign. I love that. Shout out to Ivan. We're going to use that. When we block them, put that like do not smoking don't sign. Yeah, that's hot. We keeping it hot fire. Okay, he's back now. Shout out to Alfred. He sent $10. Everybody is different regardless of what he's getting. The WBO good fella back, and I understand your point. Definitely not trying to debate a dude who had 300 subs. Nah, I mean, it's not even about subs. I'm just saying, for all intents and purposes, it looks like Errol Spence and Fundora is under serious consideration at the very least. Some people are hating, like the Bud Buddies are hating, saying, oh, no one wants to see it. We'll see. That's all I can say. For all the people complaining, it's boxing. PBC knows how to throw an event. They know how to put on a big show. Shout out to my guy, Leonard Ellerby. Leonard Ellerby, I mean, I made the comments before him, and days later, he literally said exactly what I said in a previous live stream. He said from his understanding and his personal opinion that Errol Spence would get the fight and be on deck for the winner of Fundora versus Zoo, which we now know is Fundora because the fight just happened. Amazing card. Shout out to Amazon Prime and PBC on their first junction. You know, I ordered the fight, all that good stuff. And Leonard Ellerby was saying that he believes that Errol Spence would get the fight before Crawford because it's a business. And just like I told you, Errol has been loyal to the PBC business. So why wouldn't he get it? And then Crawford, if he's trying to be in this like free agent Canelo-ish lane, but you're not Canelo. You know what I mean? You're not Canelo Alvarez. That's why you need alliances. You did one fight with PBC and you think they're going to keep giving up all their guys and you won't make no commitment to them. It's a bad play. It's a bad play, truly is. And I stated this. And for whatever reason, You guys did not want to believe me. And now we're here. Now we're seeing Errol Spence hop in the ring with Fundora. He's talking about Dallas. He said on the camera showcased Errol, and he said, I'm back. Literally, that's what he said. He said, I'm back. Now you see them posing. I mean, what else am I supposed to think? They both have the same people. What am I supposed to think from that? Shout out to Alfred. Thank you for the super chats. He sent another $5. Oh, I definitely want to see my boy get his bag, and he's definitely getting that fight. Al Heyman loves Errol. Bud can forget about Errol Spence, is a good dude. But what people with the, not you, but the Bud buddies, what they fail to understand is boxing is a business, right? And you cannot circumvent that. I think Terrence Crawford, he believes like almost that he's bigger than the business. A block DSOTR Sports and let me know when he's blocked. Terrence Crawford thinks he's bigger than the business of boxing, and that's the only thing that I'm refuting. You need allies in this game. Like, for example, how come Terrence Crawford can serve, like, let's say it's like serving in the military. Crawford can enlist with top rank, right? So this is an analogy. So when you join the military, they call it enlisting, right? Crawford can enlist in the top rank army for 10, 11 years, and he even re-signed to them. You do one fight, beat a star on PBC, and then you think you're going to have the freedom to hop around like Canelo Alvarez is doing. But the difference is Canelo has a country behind him. He has a level of stardom and popularity and a better resume. So for Canelo, everything is a case-by-case basis. You can't move like Canelo and not be Canelo. Like, let's say I have not done any movies in Hollywood, and then The Rock is getting $45 million for Hobbs and Shaw Part 2 or Fast and the Furious 11. That's The Rock. That's Dwayne The Rock Johnson. He's earned his stripes. So from a business perspective, he can command the $45 million. But me not having previous blockbusters or the brand name, I can't command the same paycheck as Dwayne The Rock Johnson. This is just common sense, people. I don't understand why people think I'm reinventing the wheel. And that's why I said you need allies. See, Crawford has a chip on his shoulder. Now we're cooking. That's what I'm saying. You had no problem teaming up with Bob Arum, who later bashed you in your career to the point where you sued him. And then I don't even know what's up with that lawsuit. And so you have a Jewish man from New York, your promoter, Bob Arum, who would later bash you. You had no problem signing with his company for a long-term deal. You even re-signed right before the Jose Benavidez fight, right? But now Bud thinks, oh, I'm going to do it myself. I'm not committing to nobody, yada, yada, yada. And that's why I could see Errol Spence and Fundora, because who's going to deal with that? And again, I think PBC would potentially deal with that if you're a Canelo, because Canelo represents a large chunk of the pie, and getting him on your platform and on your network yields results. So unless Terrence Crawford can show proof that I yield similar results to Canelo Alvarez in my fights on paper, then it's not going to hit the same. And that's just business 101. That's how this game goes, right? And people keep talking about belts. Stop telling me about belts. I don't buy pay-per-views based on belts, period. Judah Warrior sent $10. Bud has been proven, he has proven to be the most difficult boxer to even work with. contract-wise, not to mention that Victor Conte, Snack Juice, oh, hold on, Snack Juice, he could have been on. Big EJ still has a better resume and outsells Bud. Shout out to Judah. Some people actually get what I'm saying. See, people try to compete with me and say the opposite, but you're just saying the opposite to be contrarian. I'm not saying it to hate on Bud or whatever people say. I'm saying it because it's the truth. Shout out to Judah. We got another $10. You guys are amazing. Please subscribe if it's your first time hearing me. I'm putting in work for boxing. The best in the business, and it's not even close. We got another $10 from John. He says, Crawford is trying to control the board. Oh, my God. This is why I do what I'm doing. This is why I continue covering boxing and work when I'm tired, when I'm hungry, and my voice is hoarse and sore. For people like the last two super chats, because some people actually get it. And it's not the money. It's they're first of all, they're spending money to leave comments that are actually relevant and make sense. I don't do this for y'all haters. Y'all can say, oh, Ego, you're wrong and all. That's cool. I do this for them. Ego's Army. Shout out to John. Crawford is trying to control the board like Floyd Mayweather without putting in the work to build his brand like Mayweather. That's what I'm talking about. Crawford needs to fight the fights fans want to see consistently to gain power. Oh, my God. This is what makes me love my job, man. I'm not lying to y'all. Because now I feel like vindicated. I feel vindicated that me talking is not just going because I ain't going to front. The Bud Buddies, some of them are delusional. So I say this and they act like I'm speaking a foreign language, like it's not making any sense. So just knowing that if I connect with one person, two people, I'm perfectly good with that. As long as somebody gets it. We got another one, $5. Yeah, I know y'all hear me, but I want y'all to feel me. No Diddy. Y'all got to feel me. Boxing Ego, you seen what Bud posted? He posted EJ look like a quarterback and he have to wait in line shaking my head. But that's the problem. That shows me that Bud Crawford thinks he's above the law. I've told you this. Bad business Bud. You're saying he looks like a linebacker, ha, 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 ha. But ha, 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 he's going to get the fight before you. So laugh at that. You see what I'm saying? So you can say, ha, 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 you look big. He don't have the fight scheduled yet. So he has time to lose weight. And he's moving up. Because why? I mean, he's not going to fight Fundora at 47. He can't even make 47. So, I mean, you can laugh at it. That's cool. But then what? Who's going to have the last laugh if Errol Spence gets to fight? That's all I'm asking. Daniel Navarrete, he said, Bud is too emotional / ego, which is bad for business and his brand. He thinks he's bigger than what he really is. The fans / market place. Oh my gosh. You guys are speaking my language. I might have to do, what time is it? It's midnight for me. I might have to just do late night streams like this. This is my crowd. That's what I'm saying. The fans marketplace decide who you are. That's what we're talking about. Exactly. I'm glad that some people get it. Bud is thinking he's going to get in the way. Oh, the WBO. WBO can't save you. So you mean to tell me that, okay, for example, if Jerry Jones says, hey, we do good business with Errol Spence, I'll host at the AT&T, our stadium, where the Dallas Cowboys play. We want to host this fight. What is Bud going to do? He going to stand at the door and stop people from going in? Because Errol's from Texas. He's from there. You got Fundora. I believe he's mixed, but he's Mexican-American mixed with something. I don't know. What is he? Cuban? What is he mixed with? Anywho, you got a black fighter and a fighter of Latino flavor who's also extremely tall and now a champion. Whether it's one belt or a two, people are going to show up for Errol Spence, especially since he got beaten by Crawford. They're going to want to see how he looks coming off of that loss. They're going to want to see how he looks in relationship to moving up in weight. And then I just watched the Rolly Pitbull and Tim Tszyu Fundora card for the very first Amazon Prime. It was fire. Camera quality was A1. It was top tier stuff. I really enjoyed all the fights. So, they're probably going to give him a very solid, card, put the other rising stars, other people that Elijah Garcia's fight just got pulled off. That's a great fight. I would put it on this card. You see what I'm saying? Oh, he's full-blooded Mexican? I thought he was mixed with something like Benavidez. Maybe I'm wrong. So, people can say whatever they want. Oh, this is not going to sell. Nobody wants to see it. Bud beat him. How could Errol Spence get the winner? All right. Fundora was coming off a knockout loss that was very bad to Mendoza, and he got a Tim Tszyu title shot. It's boxing. That's how this stuff works. You don't act like you don't know anybody else that came off of a loss and still got a fight. If the business made sense, trust me, it happened. And then people are like, oh, this is not fair for Bud. I mean, is it fair that Deontay Wilder called out Anthony Joshua? Oh my God. To this day, he called out Anthony Joshua for years. Ngannou got Anthony Joshua before Wilder did. Is that fair? Y'all let me know. Is that fair? Is it fair that you got a guy like Ngannou who was 0-1, again, off of a loss to Tyson Fury? On paper, he lost. I thought he won the fight, but the judges didn't. So he lost and then immediately gets $20 million to fight Joshua at heavyweight in Saudi Arabia off of a loss, off of an 0-1 record. But Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder been wanting to fight Anthony Joshua to this day has never fought Joshua. Is that fair? So stop telling me about Bud Crawford and what's fair or not. Is it fair that a UFC guy on a year-plus layoff after being dropped or whatever from the UFC and coming off an injury got a Tyson Fury fight? You've proven nothing in boxing. You were 0-0, and you got Tyson Fury. And then after, you got Ngannou. So you can look at Ngannou's resume and say, man, he fought two of the best people in the heavyweight division in only 2 fights. He's 0-2, but he still could say he fought him. Daniel Dubois never fought Tyson Fury. He never got AJ. So he's a ranked guy. So stop telling me about fair, bro. Wilder lost to Parker. That just happened in December. I'm talking about career long. He's been trying to fight AJ. You talking about December 2023. That's the difference, Samuel. I'm not talking about what just happened. I'm talking about he been chasing AJ. So stop trying to correct me. I'm telling you how this game works. You guys could take it or leave it. I don't really care. I get paid the same. It don't really matter to me. Please get the likes up. All I know is I'm the best in the business. All I know is Errol hopped in that ring. That's all I know. All I know is Sebastian Fundora, his WBO. See, Ward had the WBO after the thing, but Sebastian Fundora, the WBO just magically vanished. That's all I know. Al Heyman would make Bud a superstar, but not if Bud don't want to join forces. So good luck to Bud. You know what I mean? Good luck to Bud. We'll see what his next move is. But let me tell you this. So Bomac said it wasn't true. But let's say, I'm just talking about the flyer. The flyer came out and said that there was a potential Terrence Crawford, Chris Eubank Jr. Good luck with that. Good luck with any type of fight like that. So while the Bud buddies are hating on Errol Spence Fundora at 54, let's see what Bud Crawford, if he doesn't sign with PBC, let's see what he can come up with. If he joins forces with PBC, that's his best bet. You go to Golden Boy, what they going to do for you? You got one Virgil Ortiz fight, maybe. Virgil Ortiz fighting on somebody undercard coming up. Who's he gonna fight? Bud, Virgil with Golden Boy. You do a deal with Tom Loeffler and fight Sergey Boachuk. I mean, good luck. Boachuk he just fought Mendoza right after Kermel Moton. That's not a big fight. It's a for boxing hardcores, like, I don't know, I guess maybe y'all want to see it. Boachuk is not a big name. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm just saying, I'm being real. He looked good. He looked sharp. Maybe he goes that, but what I'm saying to you is this. These aren't money moves for Terrence Crawford. Like, I'm telling you, I cannot wait. If Bud does not sign with PBC, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to continue providing you guys with excellent top tier coverage. That's it. I cannot wait. Because let's say he fights Boachuk. Boachuk and Fundora were supposed to fight. They were supposed to fight for the WBC belt, but guess what? WBC switched it and made the WBC belt for the winner of Zoo Fundora. So now Fundora, fighting a different guy, got that belt. Boachuk just fought Brian Mendoza, who Zoo had already beaten, and Fundora just beat the guy that just beat Mendoza. So what's the appeal in Bud versus Boachuk? Bud versus Boachuk for a vacant belt. Do you understand English? How is he fighting for the vacant belt? What vacant belt? Okay, Samuel, you continue to try to go against what I'm saying. What vacant belt is Bud and Boachuk going to fight for? I told you, I make mincemeat out of these dudes. It's easy work. Real easy. Okay, Samuel, please let me know what Bud Crawford and Sergey Boachuk, what belt are they fighting for that you're saying is vacant? Samuel, please answer. You see how they take forever to answer? They don't want to make any false moves. Okay, he says the belt Fundora is dropping. The WBO belt would be the belt that he's possibly dropping. But do you even know if Sergey Boachuk is ranked? How do you know? Bro, you're just guessing. You're just guessing. You're saying the WBO or the IBF. Which one is it? So you understand how sanctioning bodies work, right? You have to understand that the sanctioning body, you don't just get to pick who you're fighting for a vacant title. Like, there's rankings. There's actually rankings. So you're saying, oh, just fight Boachuk for the belt. But is he even ranked with the IBF in the number, the highest slots? You're literally just guessing. Truly, you're just guessing. And you're like, oh, yeah, he could just fight Boachuk. Man, shout out to someone who actually makes sense. Daniel Navarrete. Bud is his own worst enemy. Now we cooking. Okay. So once again, I will prove and defeat all resistance. So Samuel is a liar. I'm on the WBO's their most current junior middleweight 154-pound rankings. Of course, it shows Tim Tszyu, who just lost, so that's null and void. And it says number 1, Josh Kelly. Number 2, Erickson Lubin. Number 3, Xander Zayas. Number 4 is Tekashi 6ix9ine or whatever. This coleslaw person, Patrick Teixeira. So where do you see Boachuk on here? Terrell Goucher. I don't even see Boachuk's name. And this is the WBO rankings. So you said that Bud was going to fight Boachuk for the WBO belt, and I'm on the WBO belt. So they just going to change it and say, oh, yeah, Boachuk, add him to the list, and he's nowhere to be found. Oh, I love my job. Alfred McKinney. EJ moving to 154. He's about to turn that DV out. Watch how the spotlight be on 154. 147 is about to be obsolete. Okay, bro, then it'll likely be Kelly, Lubin, or don't know. Bro, you're just guessing. You're wasting everyone's time just guessing. You don't get to mix and match. So, okay, the WBO rankings, number 1 is Josh Kelly. Number 2 is Erickson Lubin. Where's Bud? Okay, so Bud's going to fight Josh Kelly on Boxer? That's a terrible fight. Hey, good luck to Bud. I mean, you guys could you could try your best. I love this. I love it. I am so confident in what I'm saying. I love this. Okay, so the number 1 ranked person as of the last rankings is Josh Kelly. I don't know if anyone's been following his career recently. So, yeah, fight Josh Kelly. Enjoy that. I can't wait. Fight Josh Kelly. Fight Josh Kelly. Please do. Good job, bud. Fight Josh Kelly for the vacant WBO. And you know what the funny thing is? See, I know this is how I know you guys don't know boxing. You guys should all bow down to me on the channel. You don't know boxing. The funny thing is, ego fun fact. Please get the likes up. Josh Kelly was knocked out a few years ago by David Avanesian. What is David Avanesian, a.k.a. David Avocado, what does he have in common or synonymous with Bud Crawford? Once again, Josh Kelly from England was knocked out by David Avocado. Bud Crawford already fought David Avocado in Omaha when he pulled out of the PBC negotiations with Errol Spence, and he fought him and knocked him out with the exploded gloves, right? So who on God's green earth wants to see Crawford versus Josh Kelly for a potentially vacant WBO belt when Josh Kelly already lost to a guy that Crawford easily beat in David Avocado? Please let me know. Ego, fake Bud fans, funny Bud playing BLK games. So again, the Bud buddies are trying to assure me that nobody wants to see Errol Spence Jr. versus Fundora in Dallas at the AT&T Stadium. But then if Sebastian Fundora vacates his belt, the number 1 ranked person is a guy, Josh Kelly, who in 2021, February 2021, lost to David Avocado by TKO in the 6th round. And people haven't really been following his career since in America. Look, he fighting Luca Brasi and Troy Williamson and Captain Picard or whatever these names are. Y'all get it. So that's the number 1 ranked person with the WBO. So yeah, Terrence Crawford versus Josh Kelly. Amazing. So again, the Bud Buddy's trying to convince me that no one wants to see Errol versus Fundora in the AT&T Stadium. I can't wait for Fundora to vacate the WBO belt, and it'll be up for grabs, and Bud can fight for the WBO since he loves it so much against Josh Kelly. And then after Josh Kelly, like let's say he didn't sign, is Erickson Lubin, who's a PBC fighter, which again, you should have signed a PBC if you have to fight a PBC fighter. And then behind him is Xander Zayas. So yeah, fight a kid. He's like, how old is he now? Oh my gosh. Are you saying the triangle effect is real? When did I say the triangle effect was real? This is not, first of all, I'm saying there's very little. Let me make it very clear to you. Josh Kelly is not popping in America. Terrence Crawford hasn't done the best numbers. So if you get two people who really aren't popping, and one of them's not from America, and Crawford's 36, and then you put them together, the fight probably won't sell great, right? The reason why I brought up David Avocado is because he stopped Josh Kelly, which is something that I don't care about triangle theories. I don't care about them. But to a casual fan, they're going to look up and say, who's Josh Kelly? I don't know who he is. I've never seen him fight. Let me look him up. Let me go to his Wikipedia. Let me go to his box rec. When they do that, they're going to see that he fought somebody that Bud Crawford already knocked out. Do you get it? Because for a fight to really turn over, you need some casuals. There's only but so much hardcore boxing fans. So you need it to transcend just immediate hardcore fans. You get me? So what I'm saying is there's going to be very little interest for a Josh Kelly fight, knowing, I'm not saying, like, I get it, styles make fights, triangle theory, yada, yada, yada. But there's no interest for somebody who just a few years ago got knocked out by someone that Crawford already beat. And then hasn't really fought any big name. I mean, who wants to see, I'll let the fans vote. Do you want to see Crawford versus Josh Kelly for a vacant WBO belt? Let me know in the comment section. I'll read this super chat. The money keep coming in. Bro, these dudes are delusional Bud Buddies. Alfred, I try to tell you, did you hear the crowd when EJ, Errol Spence, stepped into the ring? Errol Spence is all over social media with the view. Alfred, I'm glad you're with us. I try to tell you, delusional. Just like their master, Bud Crawford. I'm going to ask you again. Do you want to see Crawford versus Josh Kelly for a vacant WBO belt? Is that a poppin' big fight that you would pay for on pay-per-view? He said, no, Kelly isn't good. I'd rather see Crawford versus R. Kelly. Let R. Kelly out of prison. I'm not trying to be rude. Hey, pretty girl, I'm feeling you. I'm trying to get you to a hotel. I'd rather see you fight toot. Let me get that beat. Running my hand through a throne. Bro, I'd rather see you fight that Kelly. Fiesta. It's your boy. Bro, best of both. Bro, I'd rather see you fight. You remind me of my Jeep Kelly. I believe I can fly. I believe but I touch the sky. I'd rather see you fight Space Jam Kelly, Kelly Price, Kelly Rowland than to fight Josh Kelly. Is that clear? I'd rather see you fight Kelly Pavlik, anybody else named Kelly than Josh Kelly. Jim Kelly from Enter the Dragon. Man, you come straight out of a comic book, man. Any Kelly you can name, Kelly Clarkson. Yep. So R. Kelly, Kelly Clarkson, Kelly Rowland, Kelly Price, Fiesta. Yeah, I want to see you fight Chocolate City R. Kelly. Yeah. Pie Piper. Jazzy Black is eye like the R. Kelly mask. Listen, you can tell he Jazzy Black is eye like the R. Kelly mask. Who spit that? Let me know who knows they hip hop. Listen, who rapped that bar? Let's see if y'all really know music. And you can tell he and Jazzy Black is eye like the R. Kelly mask. I'm in the telly pad. Oh my gosh, shout out to He Who Greets with Fire. It wasn't Cass, it was Banks. It was BANK $ Banks. Bro, he said you could tell he in black. Man, he said Jazzy Black is eye like the R. Kelly mask. Bro, who is Fundora? Hey, block Samuel. You tried it. You just trying to disagree now. Who's Fundora? Bro, we just watched Fundora on a pay-per-view. Ain't nobody bought no pay-per-view for no Josh Kelly in America. Hey, block him and let me know when Samuel's out the chat. Good God, y'all. Stomp. Yeah, I'm about to stomp y'all. And you could tell he and Jazzy Black is eye like the R. Kelly man. Shout out to Banks, man. Yeah, shout out to Banks. Hey, please let me know when Samuel has been blocked. I cannot continue unless Samuel's out of here. Hunger for more used to knock. Shout out to Devin. Yeah. Bro, these fans are delusional. It is so funny. But you're going to see. Banks got mad quotables. Banks got a lot of punchlines and quotables. You ain't never lie. He said, what did Banks say? He said, I know my history. Hold on. What did he say? I know my history. Done said master living positive because negativity spreads faster. A celebrity has to. Bulletproof is called. Big heads and fly through your door like Casper. Oh my gosh. Bro, shout out to Bay. Bro, the man said, I know my history, my family tree. Done said master living positive because negativity spreads faster. A celebrity has to. Bulletproof is called because big heads will fly through your door like cat. Bro, he said big heads will fly through your door like Casper. Pfft. It's over, bro. Shout out to Banks, bro. He been around since they hit Martin with the rock. Don't make me send ninjas to your apartment with the Glock. They eat up your food and stomp you in your sock. Pfft. Shout out to Banks, bro. Bud and Spence, do you think they'll fight at 54? I mean, it's possible, but Bud got to come to his senses. He got to get it together. Sign the PBC. Bro, okay, well, last thing I'm going to say is this, because I'm about to go to Raising Cane's. I need some Raising Cane's. I've been working hard. Listen, yeah, somebody going to buy my Raising Cane's. I'm making y'all buy my Raising Cane's. Yeah. Block Val. Yeah, Val, I'm going to make you buy my Raising Cane's. Yeah, I'm about to get that Caniac combo courtesy of you. When they hate, donate. Watch this. Bro, watch. We getting the, just because you hated, we getting the Caniac combo. Just because you woke up and decided to hate on Boxer Ego, watch how this works. He said that. Shout out to Judah. He said that Caniac, bro, that Caniac be smacking, bruh. Hey, Milton, you petty, bro. He said you remember the night you fought Pitbull. Hey, Pitbull was, he lived up to his name. That's all I'm going to say. Pitbull Cruz lived up to that nickname. He was on Rolly. You know what I mean? He was on Rolly. Pause. No diddy. We'll see how this play out. We'll see how this play out for Crawford. But I'm very confident in what I'm saying. Believe that. Okay, my last question is this before I get Raising Cane's. My final question is this, y'all. How come non-PBC fighters want PBC fight? They want PBC fights, but they don't want to do business with PBC. I'm going to say it again. How come all these non-PBC fighters continually call out PBC fighters and they want the PBC fights, but when they become free, when they have opportunities, they don't want to sign with PBC? Make that make sense. I'm not the smartest brother in the world, but if I want crack, I go to a crack house. Luckily, I don't do drugs. If you want some drink, you want that irk and jerk, you want some Hennessy, you want some vodka, you go to a liquor store. I've never seen it where people know where the action's at in their relative, specific division. And it looks pretty like it looked like it'd be lucrative. Amazon Prime, they killed it. You know what I mean? They did a great job. The camera quality was up. That was great camera quality. Like, for example, Devin Haney, he wants Gervonta Davis, or that's what they say, right? He did business with Bob Arum, might go back to Bob Arum because Sandor Martin's with Bob Arum and Teofimo's with Bob Arum. So he's doing fights with Eddie Hearn, left Eddie Hearn, came back to Eddie Hearn. Not nowhere in there have you done business with Al Heyman and PBC. Explain this. This is a phenomenon, something like a phenomenon. This is a phenomenon that needs to be explored, and I'm the only one that's actually saying it. If Devin wants Gervonta Davis fight, wouldn't it kind of be advantageous to, if you're so free and you're a boss and you move on your own terms and whatnot, to actually establish a relationship and a partnership with Al Heyman and PBC? But it's not just Devin Haney. Could be because he's African American, but Devin Haney and Crawford are African American. So what, they don't trust African American or what? What are you saying? Same thing with Crawford. Crawford could have been getting PBC fights that he wanted, but he re-signed with Top Rank. Why? How come you got a black fighter in Floyd Mayweather who's the GOAT and he bought himself out of his Top Rank contract? Shakur didn't. Terrence Crawford didn't. Devin Haney didn't. They're serving out their whole contracts that they established with, Eddie Hearn or Top Rank or whatever. But Floyd knew that he would get more exposure, or he just wanted to do things on his own accord, whatever. I have the interview with Floyd. He said for $750K, he bought himself out of his contract. Oh, shout out, man, Daniel Navarrete, you've been contributing this whole stream. I ain't worried about it. He said a little something for that extra sauce. Enjoy. Shout out to my boy Daniel Navarrete. You've been killing it with the comments. I appreciate you. You see what I'm saying? I don't understand that. That doesn't make sense to me. Like, and everybody wants to skirt around this issue. Block Southwest Dice. You still ain't answered the question, so we got to block you. I don't care about nothing but the answer to what I'm asking. Block Southwest Dice. Let me know when that's done. Bud don't want to do business with a black man. I mean, but why? He darker than Al Heyman. Why you don't want to do business with him? Is Bud not darker complected than Al Heyman? Like, I don't get that. Why? Why would you want to do business with Al? See, the good thing with Devin, at least, is he's younger than Bud. So he got 10 years of youth on his side. So maybe he establishes something with PBC. You see what I'm saying? Oh, he got blocked? See, I'm not understanding it. Like, people don't want to address the elephant in the room, but I guess that's where I have to step in. I like to address the elephant in the room so there's no questions. Why is Bud, like, I get it. The Errol Spence fight, you beat him, and you beat him convincingly. Why not continue that relationship? Like, hey, this was good. Because, like, here's the thing, and I'm just being real with Bud. Bud Crawford did the one Errol Spence fight. He started having different jewelry. He started getting jewelry for his team and more drip and different jewelry for himself. I seen he was like building, before he blocked me, he was like building a house or a mansion or something. I don't know what he was building. He was building like a new house or something like that, right? Why are you doing all these like lavish things? And I know he was making some money with Top Rank and stuff, but what I'm saying is, how come it looks like you're in a different tax bracket based on your social medias and stuff after the Errol Spence fight? Yeah, he making Letterman trench coats. Like, it just looked like the balling was on a different level. So why wouldn't you want to continue that? That's what I'm asking. Bro, he was building a new crib. He had a Leatherman trench coat that I ain't never seen no ninja ever have. He was buying jewelry pieces like this for his whole team. I mean, he had new jewelry for himself. He was taking vacations and stuff. So I'm like, dang, life looked good. You did one fight and probably made more than you made in them other fights. So that don't make sense to me. You don't dictate things over there. Why would Errol Spence not get Fundora? He an in-house dude. He been like why? Okay, like why would Top? It's not even just PBC. Why would Top Rank not worry about Top Rank fighters? Like, they're worried about Lomachenko. They signed George Kambosos. You see, they fight for a vacant belt. They're gonna make the phone calls to make Navarrete get the belt or an opportunity for the belt, which he'll win that fight, by the way. Lomachenko, give him the opportunity to fight in Australia. Give him the bag. You see what I'm saying? Like, so it just seemed like, for me, it seemed like an easy, no-brainer type of choice that Bud should probably, at this stage of his career, step in and form that alliance with PBC. But, you know, Bud is Bud, so can't nobody tell him what to do. And he, like, we'll see. We'll see how it plays out for him. That's all I could say. We'll see how it plays out. You could lift all the weights and 400 pounds and all that stuff, but it still don't change that your most lucrative fights are probably with PBC. You keep calling out Canelo. He already told you he ain't fighting you. Why are you going to keep calling him out? What's the point? Do you think Canelo going to change his mind? Oh, you called me a name. Bro, Demetrius Andrade called Canelo the B word a long time ago on YouTube, and that was at 54, when they were both at 54. Canelo never fought him. And literally, that's about as disrespectful as a fighter could get, to get on a video and say you a beezy. Canelo still didn't fight him. What is Crawford going to do? What is Crawford going to do to, like, okay, so who can, that's a great question. I'm amazing. When this brain gets to churning, I go to another place. Who can Crawford fight to impress? Because the Errol Spence had already happened. Errol Spence fight had already happened, and Canelo still knew you beat Errol Spence, and he said no. So that means you have to at least do more, I would imagine, because the Errol Spence that fight was already concluded, and Canelo still said, no, I'm not fighting you because there's no upside for me. So that means you're going to have to captivate Canelo Alvarez with something. You're going to have to do more or pressure him or come out with some new way. Who are you going to fight? You going to fight Josh Kelly? You going to fight Boachuk? Yeah, fight Boachuk or Josh Kelly, and I'm sure Canelo will pick you. Bro, who can Crawford fight? Because he already said he don't want to fight Boots because it's a no-win situation. So who's he going to fight? That's a real question. So for me, like I said from the beginning, Boots is looking like the most attractive option. But Crawford, he kind of ruled that out and said it ain't attractive to him. So again, I can't wait for Crawford's next fight. What you think about Thurman? Okay, Bud versus Thurman, who just had another surgery and injury. Is that a popping fight? Bro, Thurman had an opportunity to come back in a big fight, christen Amazon Prime, right? Christen Amazon Prime, and then he pulled out of it because he was injured. Who wants to see Bud versus Thurman under that when he couldn't even make it to the Tim Tszyu fight? Like, honestly, I'm bugging. I like Keith Thurman. But if your body's not holding up, you've been inactive, your arm is broke or whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever happened to your arm, bicep torn. Yeah, I want to see Terrence Crawford versus fresh off inactivity for a year or two, plus a bicep injury. Come on, bro. So who's he going to fight? And then the other thing that's good, I cannot wait. 2024 is going to be amazing. Please follow the channel and subscribe. Okay, I'll send you a link. I bet you don't join. Hold on. Ed Friedman, I will send you a link and then you tell me what I've said that's hating. How about that? Since you up, show me your dirty room. Ed Friedman, I'll send you a link. You click on that link and you tell me how I hated on Bud and what I said that was not true. Deal? Everybody want to see a live hot seat late at night? Everybody type Ed Friedman. So join the live and come cook me with facts and tell me how I hated it, what you disagree with. He said the Bud fans got to stop. They won't stop, so I got to get them. Ed Friedman, do you accept? Right now, show your face on camera, because I know you probably hating. You probably, your girl sleep and you sneaking on the phone to hate on me, saying I'm hating. I'll send you a link right now. Deal? Where is it? See, look, every time you're saying I'm hating and you're trying to denigrate everything I've worked for in my brand. So step up. Do like Channing Tatum and step up. He ain't going to do it. Yeah, because he live in a 1-bedroom apartment with no bath and an eviction notice on his door. Of course he ain't going to do it. Look, where is he at? See, that's what I'm saying. How this society has got to stop. You call a person crazy, you call a person, irrational, say they hating, but then you won't speak that. I'll send you a link right now. I'm hungry. You should be able to get me because I'm hungry. I've been streaming for 4 hours today. So you got a fatigued ego that's hungry and you won't even come on the live. Where is he? Has anyone seen him? Somebody put some money up and then whatever the money is, I'll give him the money if he beat me. Man, we doing it. Man, we going to do it big. 2024, we going to do it like that. How about that? If he beat me, everything that y'all donated goes to him. I'll tally up every single donation, and we made a lot. Let's be real. The Boxing Eagle watch party. Hey, yo. And then this, Navarrete alone was cooking. Kamal Oz was cooking. I'll give you, listen, you want to take everything I love and you want to denigrate the brand. Where is he at? Where is he at? He said his girl woke up and she mad. Bro, I'm offering you money to continue the conversation that you just did a drive-by on, and he won't do it. This is crazy. What do I got to do to get some better work? I'm offering you I work for this money by entertaining the fans. I'm offering you my whole purse for today's effort. All you have to do is beat me with the comment you just said, and you refuse to do it. He's not even responding. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. He said I'm hating on Bud, but he won't even take my whole purse. You didn't work for this. You didn't stream for 3 or 4 hours. You didn't entertain and commentate a fight. And I'm offering it to you The only thing you have to do is continue with what you just said and make it make sense for the people. Shout out to Will T. He said, disclaimer, Fundora will drop the belts to fight Spence. Milton said he gonna add $5 more. I'm with it. I'm with the smoke. See, that's the difference between me. I'm willing to risk it all to say what I'm saying. I'll bet whatever because I know you could bet what. I feel like Cassidy in his prime when he was like, man, it's good. We could bet whatever, dog. You not with me, dog. Bro, I feel like a prime Cassidy when he was battling Freeway. And he was like, nah, that's weak. You not really ready. You not on the other level. Like, I'm really him, and I believe what I'm saying. I can prove to you these dudes do not believe what they're saying. Because if you're saying, that's like easy. That's like taking candy from a baby. Man, the hustler. Bro, I feel like Prime Cassidy. Man, if he joined the link, it'll be another tragedy. Man, this you say is trash to me, bro. Oh my. Where is he at? He has not. Do you understand this? Man, they said Charlo was done. Then, bro, where is this? Bro, I told you I'm cats with it. Man, my young bull might can bite your head off. I spray the lead off. Listen, he don't want to join the link. That's like a featherweight versus a heavyweight. I'm heavy in every state. I move weight in every state on every plate. Oh my gosh, where's this dude at, bro? I said it's a featherweight versus a heavyweight. I'm like Hurricane Katrina when the levee breaks. They said Ego should do a mixtape. This dude, he talking bad about me. He made a big mistake. Bro, I'm still waiting for him. We just killing time, waiting for him. Man, y'all weak. I'm about to eat this Raising Cane's. This guy is chicken. That's Raising Cane's. I'm a magician. That's David Blaine. Oh my God. Bro. They say I'm insane. They just think I'm sane. I said this dude disappeared. That's a magician like David Blaine. The guy's a chicken. That's Raising Cane. Oh my gosh. Bro, he getting bodied. He just ain't never... Bro, I said the man is sickening. He a chicken like Raising Cane's. He typed all that and disappeared like David Blaine. Oh my gosh, dog. See, this is why I can't do this is why I can't even do the hot seat anymore, bro. These dudes say he ain't responding in like 10 minutes. I love my job, whatever. Bro, I offered you money to get cooked because you knew you was going to get cooked. That's what it is. Hey, you knew you was going to get cooked. That's what it was. You didn't want to get cooked in front of these good people, and you didn't want us to see your dirty room. Yeah, man, my room's a little dirty. Bro, he like, he in a 1-bedroom shack. He like, my room's a little dirty. And then, you know what the funny thing is? These dudes be in a 1-bedroom, no bath, and they be like, oh, Boxing Ego, you're a bum. You're broke. Yeah, Boxing Ego a bum and broke, but you in a 1-bedroom, 20 square feet with no bath. and they really got courage to be, oh, you little bum, you're a broke bum, you broke bum, and really feel comfortable hitting enter and calling a YouTuber who been doing this at the highest level full time for over 10 years. They saying I'm broke though. Okay. They in the New York studio apartment, got roaches and rats. The roaches ride on doom buggies, but Boxing Ego is a broke joke. Gotcha. Bro, they got no furnishings, no furniture, and they think they can rump with the big dogs. Bro, I'm telling you, these Bud Buddies, they be ashy. You need to get some lotion. and come with your best material. He said the rats got Hellcats. Yeah, let's get it. Yeah, with the Hemi engine. Let's get it. Bro, I'm telling you, the Bud Buddies, it's like a different level. Like they all got wife beaters on with Kool-Aid stains and like, you know what I mean? Like Schmucker's jam and jelly, ashy ankles, you know what I mean? And some dominoes in their pocket. Like, I don't know what's really good, bro. But they always come and talk crazy to me. Bro, I'm talking about them. You know them dudes that had like a mustache in the 3rd grade? It's them type of dudes. Like, how you get that? You ever met that dude? He got armpit hair. It's like the 3rd grade. He got the armpit hair and a mustache. Bro, you got held back or something. Bro, it's always these held back dudes. I ain't never got held back. You better check my G files. It's always dudes that they in the 3rd grade with a mustache playing Foursquare. I'm like, all right, bro, you got held back. I know yours. There ain't no way you got a mustache, armpit hair, and hairy legs and arms, and you trying to play Foursquare with us. You a grown man, bro. And they got the rusty Meek Mill braids. Them rusty, I'm talking about like before Dreams and Nightmares, when it was just a nightmare. Them Meek Mill, bro, listen. Before Dreams and Nightmare, when it was just a nightmare and Meek had them dusty braids in the mixtapes, that's the but. Oh, you don't know. Nobody wants to see Errol Fundora. All right, bro. You a grown man, bro. Man, these dudes be grown men. There's a dude, he was like that in elementary school. He was like, I don't know, he got held back or something. He used to wear these really tight, like hoop shorts. And he always had mad sweat, like up his crack, pause. But I'm just telling you, this is a true story. So we out here in Cali in the Bay, we would like hoop, and it's like grown ass man. He had like wristbands and he was just mad dirty. Anyway, we used to call him Booty Juice because he would always have like mad sweat. Like he had these tight little shorts on. It was just all sweaty. I'm just telling you the full story. And we used to call him Booty Juice. We little kids, you know what I'm saying? So that was his name, Booty Juice. He was always mad sweaty and like, bro, why are you wearing them shorts, bro? What, ashy? That's Booty Juice, bro. Y'all some Booty Juice fan. I thought when I graduated, we'd be done with Booty Juice, but apparently not. Booty Juice returns in the form of the Bud Buddies. I mean, goddamn. Hey, get the man. He had the booty, bro. Kids be out of pocket with them names. That's really what we used to call him, is Booty Juice. Yeah, get the claps up. We got another one, Ramses. Yeah, shout out to Ramses for becoming a channel member. Yeah, shout out to Devin. I don't know, man. I know what I know, but I think for Bud, it's not looking too great. It looks like I'm going to say this in closing. Should Bud Crawford have signed with the PBC on more of a long-term basis, like a multi-fight deal? We'll end it with that. I can't wait to read these comments. In your honest opinion, should Terrence Crawford have signed more of a long-term situation, like 2, 3, 4, whatever fights with PBC. Straight up, yes, more exposure. Judah Warrior says yes. Devin says yes. Diacona says yes. Meme Blaze says yeah. McKean says yes. Then what are we talking about? Then I don't want to hear nobody saying I was wrong, because everything I'm saying is that. Everything I'm saying is that. Your options are a lot more limited not doing this. You're 36. You don't sell on pay-per-view. I know the Bud Buddies get mad hearing it. That's the fact. He don't sell on his own promoter. His old promoter had multiple fights with him and said that. They had the Postal fight, the Khan fight. Bob said that. Terrence Crawford, I could have bought a house in Malibu. Just don't sell. Bro, Bob said it. You can't. And see, this is the thing that it like, I don't understand about Bud Crawford. We'll say that. Bud Crawford and his team will hear me say this, and then they'll attack me like verbally, like Terrence Crawford will block me or get mad at me, but you didn't get mad at Bob Arum. That, bro, I can't understand that, and I can't respect that for real. How are you gonna get mad at somebody who brings up, like secondarily brings up something that someone else said, but you're not mad at the person that said it? Where they do that? Outside of Omaha, where they do that at? Let me know how you can only be angry. Like, why? Okay. How come Bud Crawford blocked me on Twitter and Instagram? He sought me out to block me. I ain't tripping. I'm just asking. He sought my pages out. I don't tag him. I don't bother him. He sought me out to block me, but you didn't block Bob Arum. He putting certain tweets out about me and other people, but you didn't put out no tweets about Bob Arum. Like, you still be in the top ranked gym. I'm not understanding it, bro. You go to the top ranked gym and go to the top ranked shows, and you was suing them. Whatever happened with that? How is that a thing? How are you more mad at a YouTuber or annoyed to the point of blocking someone? I don't tag him or nothing. But then Bob Arum is saying I could have bought a house. But then you mad at me for saying it on my channel. But you never say nothing about, why don't you say nothing disrespectful about Bob? But let it be Gary Russell. I'll break your neck. Let it be Boxing Ego and other YouTubers. Your mama should have swallowed you. I'm asking, when it be Errol Spence, oh, you look like a linebacker. Where did they do that at, bro? Ego is clout chasing tonight. Yeah, I'm clout chasing. So the whole conversation is about how Bud's 36 and he's not going to get the Fundora fight, but I'm clout chasing him. I'm not even the fighter, so that's stupid. Hey, block him. Block left hook. Yeah, you're going to get hit with a left hook. That was just stupid, bro. He said I'm clout chasing. Okay. You got me. And then, like, I'm telling you, the decision, I've told y'all didn't want to listen to me. Now you got to feel me. The man said Boots makes no sense for him to fight. Who can you fight? If Fundora, okay, you wanted the Zoo Fundora winner. That's Fundora. It's looking like Errol Spence might get that for obvious reasons that I've said throughout this video. So who is Bud going to fight? So you ruled out Boots and said it don't make sense. Errol could very well get Fundora. Tim Zoo got to heal from a cut. Jermell Charlo's still a PBC fighter. Erickson Lubin's a PBC fighter. How do you want to do this on your own? I'm not understanding what is the game plan? What is your game plan for real, sir? At age 36, you have no network. You have no platform. Who are you going to fight? And then Boots is like, and then like I can't. Oh my God, I can't wait. I cannot wait. Wait till you see. I promise. I can't wait for what's next. Because it has to be crazy. The truth is crazier than fiction, and what comes next has to be crazy. Just write that down and remember I said that. It has to be crazy. You know, people are saying, "Oh, he should fight Boachuk." So you would rather fight Boachuk, who got knocked out by Brandon Adams? Rather, I mean, he looked good versus Brian Mendoza, but again, Brian Mendoza, he had like 11 days to train because of Keith Thurman. So that's not like. Ego, you got more talent in your pinky. Keep pushing, Brody. Shout out to Black Yoda. Yeah, when they hate, donate. That's all y'all got to do. That's all. Shout out to Black Yoda. Oh my gosh. Y'all amazing. You see what I'm saying? Like, Boachuk looked good versus Brian Mendoza. Mendoza got heart, though. Mendoza got a huge heart. He's a true warrior. He was even winning some of them late round, like 11 and 12. That man's crazy. Shout out to Mendoza. Boachuk looked well. He looked sharp. But he's not a big name. He's been stopped before. You fought a guy and looked very good against a durable guy, but let's not kid ourselves and act like Brian Mendoza had a full camp. Brian Mendoza didn't have a full camp, so it's like, for me, it's hard for me to like overly praise that. Does that make sense? Like, if a fighter has a full 6, 8, 12-week camp, 10-week, whatever they do, and it's a full camp, and you cook them, fair play. But when you had 11 days and they just called you, even if you was in somewhat shape, that's still not the same as like having the proper time to prepare. Like, let's be real. Come on, bro. Like, I'm not a fighter, but I do like film stuff, right? Videos, edits, camera work. There's no different. Like, if I show up to the weigh-in 30 minutes early and I have proper time to set up, I'm going to get better shots. If I show up and I only got 2 minutes to set up, even though I know cameras and I've been doing this for several years, it's not the same. That's why I try to come when I got real like paid client work and stuff. I got to get there early because you got to. There's certain things you have to account for. Oh, the sunlight. We gotta cover this up, or this table's messy. It's gonna be a distraction to this interview. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think about all that stuff. That's why there's no comparison to preparation. Is what I'm saying. You can't tell me that even if you like, because I deal with pressure very well, and I can still like make it do what it do, even with ill time to prepare. But no one prefers that. You know what I'm saying? So Mendoza didn't even have a full camp. Boachuk, he did good. He did his thing. But okay, so rate the popularity of Boachuk versus Crawford on a scale of 0 to 10. I can't wait. Rate Boachuk versus Crawford, 10 being the most popular. This is like Canelo Benavidez or a superstar fight. Crawford, Boachuk, go. Shout out to Jumbo Jack. No one likes the truth. That's the problem. Hey, my man, your breath stank said negative. He put it in the negative. No, I'm being real. Same number. -1. See, y'all funny. Y'all being funny. No, I'm being real. Put a number. If Crawford fought Boachuk, a 4. That's the highest we've seen so far is a 4. Bud only got one big fight left, his boots. See? That's what I'm saying. Like, what Ben says 0. Ben is trifling. 0 to I say I'm done. Okay. On a 0 to 10 scale, Terrence Crawford versus Josh Kelly for the vacant WBO, if that happens. Terrence Crawford versus Josh Kelly for a vacant WBO. Rate the fight quality 0 to 10. He said -1. I'm done, bro. He said that's the fight of the century right there. See, y'all playing. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, so I don't have anything against foreign fighters, obviously. But what I'm saying is Boachuk did his whole post-fight interview and he doesn't speak English. Or at least he's not comfortable because he had it translated. How you got Crawford who doesn't really amp up the fights. And he doesn't really like trash talk unless provoked, maybe. So there's going to be a language barrier there. So I doubt that's going to be hype. Josh Kelly speaks English, but he lost to a guy that Crawford beat up and knocked out badly. Probably Crawford's worst knockout in the welterweight division, at least, with them exploded gloves. I mean, just who wants to see that? Josh Kelly? And then, again, Josh Kelly's not a big name in America. He said Jermell Charlo, but that's a PBC guy. So, oh, my gosh. Do you guys listen to what you say when you type this stuff? Okay, people are like, oh, Erickson Lubin, PBC. Oh, Jermell Charlo, PBC. Fundora, oh, PBC. Errol Spence rematch, PBC. What don't you guys understand? What, like, am I not speaking English or speaking clearly? What are we talking about, bro? Everybody you're naming that is even remotely good is primarily with the PBC. Oh, Jesus Ramos, PBC. Oh, Errol Spence, PBC. Erickson Lubin, PBC. Oh, but Tim Tszyu, PBC. Oh, Sebastian Fundora, PBC. Oh, Jaron Boots Ennis, possibly PBC. Y'all don't see a point right now. Y'all don't see the point I'm making. Oh, Jermell Charlo, PBC. Oh, Canelo. Oh, he's kind of with PBC right now. So it's like, come on, bro. And you say Bud is making great business decisions. Everybody I named, the only people I could truly think of is the people I've said. Josh Kelly, Boachuk, Virgil Ortiz at 54, Chris Eubank, I guess, because they had that flyer come out. But y'all got the same trainer, so that's kind of weird. None of these fights are actually appealing to me. Conor Benn, maybe. But he battling with UCAD and BBBFC. He just lost the appeal. So where are you going to do? Where, let's say Conor Benn. They might, I don't know if they'll reinstate his license. You see what I'm saying? So Conor Benn can't really even fight in the UK where he's from right now. He got so much, you know what I'm saying? Listen to me. Conor Benn might not be able to fight where he's from. So his biggest chance for an audience would be where he's from, which is the UK. But given the PED test fail and then the appeal, losing the appeal, there's a very strong chance that he might not be able to fight where he's from. You dig? So I'm not understanding. So the best opportunity for a Conor Benn fight would be in the UK, for sure. But he can't fight in the UK right now until things are cleared up. So that's what I'm saying. I don't understand what Crawford's next move can really even be. And to be honest, Conor Benn didn't even look great to me versus Pistol Pete and that other dude that failed the test that he just fought in his first comeback fight. So it's like none of these are really great options. What about Pacquiao? I mean, here's the thing. Crawford and Pacquiao were both with Top Rank and he didn't get the fight. What makes you think he'll get it now when Pacquiao's 40 43 or whatever, 44 off of retirement. Come on, bro. Bro, oh my God. Y'all, I really feel like y'all just reaching at this point. I truly believe that. Y'all just saying anything to reach to, like, I guess so I could be wrong or whatever. I don't really get it. So you want to see Crawford versus out of retirement 44-year-old Manny Pacquiao or whatever age he is. And here's the thing. If you made the money Pacquiao's made, why would you fight Crawford if he didn't represent enough business? Like Saudi Arabia, the kingdom, have they made any offers to Crawford? Like, are they gonna say, hey, Crawford, you have no promoter, but we want to work with you to make the Pacquiao fight, and we want to give you $50 million to fight Pacquiao? I mean, it's possible. They got bread, but why would Pacquiao, if he can make that money in an exhibition, he could fight whoever. He could fight Conor Benn or whatever they were talking about. So I don't see why Crawford would be the chosen one if his numbers didn't really reflect something that was attractive to Pacquiao. You get me? So I know you guys are guessing because maybe you want me to be wrong, but I've already thought this through. There's only but so many people in or around your weight class, and then you got to look at the ones that are feasible and like perhaps realistic. I really think Crawford believes he could just go through the WBO and not sign with PBC and strong arm them into getting the winner of Fundora Zoo. But it's not looking like, I mean, he's telling Errol Spence online, you got to get in line. Bro, who are you? Bro, tell me how delusional this sounds. That's all I want to know. Bud is giving me a headache. I see what Bob was talking about. There we go. All right. Let me explain this to you. So Crawford, I'm trying to find it. 1 second, yo. Crawford says, you lost, sir. You got to work your way back up, to Errol Spence. Errol Spence, you look like a linebacker. Errol Spence, sorry, you got to wait in line, sir. I mean, come on, bro. Please smash the like button. Come on, people. What are you talking about? He's telling Errol Spence he got to wait in line. You have no platform. You have no network. You have no allegiance. How are you going to tell somebody? So let's say you had a conversation with the WBO. Let's say the WBO says, hey, Fundora, you must fight Crawford. Okay, drop the belt. Now what? What can the WBO, what are they going to sue Fundora? Honestly, I'm asking you guys because you guys think that I don't know enough or whatever. So what's going to happen? So I don't doubt the WBO will say like, oh, hey, we need Crawford to fight Fundora. He's the super champion. It's our belt. Okay, get rid of the belt. Now what? What happens next? Please let me know. So Fundora still has the WBC belt, and the Errol Spence fight in Dallas, Texas at the AT&T Stadium is still a huge fight that people would pay for. You have a black fighter from the area, DeSoto, Dallas, and you have this 7-foot behemoth guy that just beat Tim Tszyu that outside of the Brian Mendoza fight, you know, he's always put on entertaining fights that he won. So he won every fight but the one. But Errol Spence also has a loss. So that's kind of a wash. Fundora got knocked out. Errol Spence got knocked out. Still a big fight. Like people, the Bud buddies, I think they're truly upset because they didn't forecast any of this. They didn't foreshadow any of this. They didn't think any of this was a reality. They thought Bud coming out with Eminem and they thought Crawford beating Errol Spence in the fashion that he did is up. Everything is up and is stuck. And Bud is now the new money man. And, you know, he's going to command Canelo type paydays. But that's not exactly how the business works. I've already went over this. Bivol had amazing, skillful performance and beat Canelo Alvarez. Fact. Who watched Bivol's last fight? Maybe some hardcores. Bro, Bivol is not a household name. And he beat Canelo. You see how this works? It doesn't, you think because you beat, like Jeff Horn. Did Jeff Horn, he beat Pacquiao, allegedly. Did Jeff Horn ever turn over and become a colossal American star where you see Muhammad Ali posters and Jeff Horn posters? But I said that. I said, who watched Bivol's fight outside of hardcore boxing fans? You guys are hardcore boxing fans. You guys are up at, it's 1:30 my time, so I would say you guys are pretty locked into this. I'm talking about like casuals and like surface area fans. You guys are up with me at 1:30 a.m. talking boxing, so I know you guys have some level of dedication to the sport because you wouldn't be up at almost 2 a.m. talking boxing. And if it's 2 a.m. for me, y'all don't all live on the West Coast Pacific Standard Time, so I know it's actually later. You dig? My man just said it's 4 a.m. Okay, then. Jeff Horn, he another person. He beat Pacquiao. Nobody cared. I mean, first of all, he didn't really beat Pacquiao for real, but the judges said he beat him. It was a good fight, but what happened to Jeff Horn? Like, he didn't turn over. That's what I'm saying. Bud fans, they live in their own reality. They think everybody's hating on them, and they're not listening to the message. You don't just have one win, and I mean, sometimes you do, like Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz's whole career changed after the Joshua, but that's because it was kind of an upset. Terrence Crawford beating Errol Spence was not a major upset. Some people going into the fight thought Crawford was more skilled than Errol Spence, and they were right. He beat him. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, there's one-off situations where, like, a fighter will blow up overnight like Andy Ruiz, but more often, and he also has American, like, Chicano fans, but he also represented Mexico. You know what I'm saying? So his situation, he speaks Spanish. He has a whole different market than Crawford. Crawford comes from, like, kind of a rural area in Omaha and not the biggest state. Just different. What's 40th Street? What does that mean? Oh, he mad. Bruh, ain't nobody buying that ish Fundora Spence at ATM Stadium. Watch that ish gonna flop. Errol Spence, not that dude anymore. Bro, you put a question mark. You don't know what you're talking about. He said Errol Spence, not that dude anymore? They put a question mark. Yeah, I ain't worried about him. He just talking because he got a mouth. Bro, I can't wait. All these people, they say no one's going to buy Fundora versus Errol. Watch what that attendance do. That's all I'll say. See, this is one of those things where the fight has to be announced and we have to wait. But mark these videos down. If that fight happens, watch how many people in Texas go out. Like, bro, let's be real. The Dallas Cowboys are not it. Every season, that place looks pretty packed. Okay, I'm going to say it again. The Dallas Cowboys are not the best team in the NFL. Every season, you got diehard Cowboys fans that still come out and support they team. Is that not true? Bro, you wouldn't even, if Dallas Cowboy fans weren't so diehard, you wouldn't even be able to keep the lights on without money from the concessions and the tickets and the season ticket holders. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not worried about it. Like I said, I'm not worried about it. It's just a waiting game. If Errol fights Fundora, see, again, the delusional Bud buddies, they believed because Crawford cooked Errol and beat him that it was just over for Errol Spence and he was going to drop off a cliff. Now they're upset because Errol Spence still has fans, still has opportunities. This is what is enraging them and making them mad because they thought that in Crawford beating him, that it was over for Errol Spence. He lost one fight. Deal with it. Canelo got 2 losses and really should have more. Lomachenko got 3 losses and really should have more. They truly thought they knocked Errol Spence off of the map and that he would never be heard from again. And that's why they're angry, because none of that stuff happened. And I told you it wasn't going to happen. I've been rocking with Errol Spence's career and Crawford. It's just I don't agree with everything Crawford says or does. But I've been rocking with both of their careers. I'm not going to stop watching Errol Spence when I've watched the whole journey. I want to see what's next. Why would I just stop? Oh, Errol lost to another skilled great fighter. I can never watch him again. Why would I do that? Rolly lost to Gervonta Davis. We just watched him fight Pitbull Cruz. Pitbull Cruz got 2 losses. He lost to Gervonta and another dude, and we just watched him become a champion. So that's boxing. What are y'all talking about, bro? Does Pitbull Cruz not have 2 losses, and he was just entertaining as Uck in the Rolly fight tonight? That's boxing. Like, you lose. It's not just, because he didn't get knocked out. Brian Mendoza, I'm still going to watch him too. I like him. I like what he's doing. He didn't have full time to prepare. He lost. He lost bad, you know what I mean? But I'm still rocking with it. I'm like, that's what I'm saying. Y'all stupid. Y'all stupid. Like, you think that boxing fans are all going to turn on you. Now, if you just keep getting cooked and lose every fight, yeah, your people will jump overboard. But like, Errol Spence lost 1 fight. And y'all thought he was over. That's what, like, and then like, let's be real, bro. Let's be real. This man is posting, man, come on, bro. Y'all some dummies, bro. Y'all go against me if you want. You're some dummies. Okay, does he look worried about Crawford? Bro, look, he got that smirky face. Look at that. Y'all see that smirk? Y'all see that smirky emoji? Bro, does he look bothered? Or does he look like a man who's confident that he knows something finna happen? Honestly, look at this man. So that, okay, does he look like he's worried about Crawford statements about he need to get in line and get back in line because you lost? Does he look like a man that's sure that, you know, his team is going to provide him? Or he look like someone who looks scared, like, hey, my career's over, and all this other goofy stuff that the Bud Buddies are saying? Honestly. The man looks all right. He look like he know, like, all right, I got me another opportunity to redeem myself. They ain't bring up Crawford name, bro, because it's Nas's album. It was written. And to be honest, credit to PBC. I give a big credit, and I've always gave PBC a big credit for this. PBC will bring you back. Like, meaning if you lose, but you stick to the protocol and the program, they'll find ways to give you new opportunities. They're the best in boxing at that. Like, you see like guys on Top Rank lose. I don't know if they get dropped. Some of them I think get dropped, but they'll just disappear. Like, what's the dude with the pillow? Greer. Where is he at? Where's that dog man or whatever? Dog Bay. Ni Hao. Where he at? Like, if you lose badly, especially repeatedly on Top Rank, you off a cliff. Like, you fly off a cliff, like off a cliff. Like, I don't even know where none of them dudes is at. You get dropped or something. Same thing with DAZN. You see the people get cooked, and you don't even know when they next fight, nothing. Except Loma. That's a fact. That's a fact. PBC, how many opportunities when Broner was with him? How many opportunities did Broner get? Broner would lose to Maidana. They put him on Floyd's undercard. They put him on a Floyd undercard after he lost to Maidana. That's a big look. They gave him a Mikey Garcia and Pacquiao fights after he had already lost to Maidana. So he kept getting opportunities. PBC, if you have some marketability, that's even better. But also if you just stick to the game plan. Pitbull Cruz, the man had a loss when he stepped in the ring with Gervonta Davis. Then he lost to Gervonta Davis. He just got a title shot and captured everything, captured gold right now. Stick to the plan. Stick to the game plan. Terrence Crawford thinks he's above it. Good luck to him. I'm going to eat. Subscribe to the channel. Love you guys. Appreciate all the support on the watch party. There's no one man above the crew. I've been telling you this. You guys can get mad at me for what I'm saying, but you know in your heart what I'm saying is true. Crawford is in no man's land. If you do right, PBC will find ways to bring you back. Y'all thought Errol Spence was over. You thought he was over because he lost. A lot of fighters have lost before. It doesn't mean it's the end all be all because you lost. I mean, it can be, but Errol Spence looked like he ain't got no cares in the world. So I can't wait. Everybody have a blessed day.